5 of 9. Or 9 of, no, I'm saying 9 of 15.
Well, 9 for 213. Well, so first segment, we're going to try to get it to him.
Yes.
And player card on.
Second.
Player card second. Okay.
Yeah. See.
Yep.
I'm going to stop sending you stuff if you're not before I mean, why am I emailing it to you? I mean, why do I spend all this time making these things?
I was at Mississippi College today.
I understand, but you can read that on your phone.
You're exactly right. I did not look at it. Yep. Good deal.
Wait a minute, you sent something?
Oh, don't start, Professor.
What is email?
Yeah, really. Now, actually, I did. I printed it off and looked at it.
I looked at it last week. I normally look at it every week. But
so is it true they only completed passes to those 2 receivers?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. The following broadcast is copyrighted by Pearl Municipal Broadcasting for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the written consent of Pearl High School or PMB Sports is prohibited. Roy, if he's going in, you let me know. We can let you go first.
All right, yeah, he's meeting with the refs right now, and then he'll have a one-on-one with them.
I'm gonna watch you, and if I see him, I will pitch to you as soon as you get him.
Okay. I'm gonna walk a little bit more to the middle.
Friday nights mean one thing in Mississippi: high school football. You've got a 50-yard line seat to the 6A powerhouse Pearl Pirates right here on PMB Sports. Now, batten down the hatches and hoist the colors. The Sky Family Dental Pirate Pregame Show starts now.
Well, good evening, Pirate fans, and welcome into the Sky Family Dental pregame show. I'm Greg Flynn, joined by Bryant May, and we are here at Ray Rogers Stadium for the home opener between the Pearl Pirates and the Ridgeland Titans. It's a bounce-back game, I think, for the Pirates. As last week in the opener at Gulfport, we lost 13-12, a tremendous game, lost in the last 13 seconds, and everything's been about bounce-back this week.
Yeah, it was a character-building game, not a game that we had originally signed up for, as we were originally signed up to go to South Pike, but because of COVID, we played a little musical chairs and ended up in Gulfport, and the boys put up a great fight there on the coast in their first route of the second year of Justin Hunter as head coach, and the first year is Jerry Johnson as the quarterback.
We will be joined in just a moment by the professor, Roy Harper. He's down on the field awaiting to get us some insight from Coach Hunter as Coach Hunter is finishing up his meeting with the officiating crew as we get set to go. Should be a very raucous crowd here tonight as, man, after COVID last year and, just no time for football, these fans are ready for it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful night for football. Stands already beginning to fill up, and we're grateful to see a full house again. Ridgeland will be bringing some folks from up I-55 North, and look forward to also getting a word with head coach Justin Hunter as the professor is anxiously awaiting.
Gotcha. Well, while we have just a moment, let's take a look at the 3 keys that we have for tonight's game and some of the things you'll hear Coach Hunter talking about. Bryant, the first one is, man, we have got to tackle their very talented junior wide receivers. And, of course, Murphy's Law. Here's Coach Justin Hunter.
Coach, home opener. How excited is the team tonight?
Email, and I hear them beating the walls, and I walk in there, and they go berserk, so I'm getting chill bumps thinking about it. I think they posted a video and all this other stuff, but they're fired up. We're fired up, man. Just glad that our fans can see us on our home field. Junior high night's going to be fun. Going to be great recognition for all of them. It's going to be a lot of fun, though.
Oh, I'm looking forward to Coach. Last week, heartbreaking loss. What was your message to your team after that loss?
You know, I told them, and they've heard it several times, I don't think we could have played much worse on offense. And my message was, guys, we still had the lead with 13 seconds left. So say what you want about that, you know, but that's just the way I looked at it. I don't think we can play as far as turnovers goes, you know. We just can't. I hope we can't play like that again, and we still had the lead with 13 seconds left with a chance to win the ball game. So positivity was the message all week, and just, hey, this is how close we were despite everything.
Oh,
so.
I agree. I mean, and I thought the defense played excellent all night long.
Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt. I told them that's the hardest they've played since I've been here in 8 years. As far as a group, I thought the defense played as hard as they possibly did.
No, I agree.
Couldn't play any harder.
How are we injury-wise?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you and tell you we're not banged up a little bit, but that's part of the game. You know, football's a tough game. We got 2 of our linemen out, and one of our receivers are out tonight, you know, on top of people that were already kind of hurt. But, you know, it's next man up, you know, and that's been our message. You know what to do, guys. Just don't be scared to make a play. When your opportunity is there, make a play.
Well, congratulations on well, I'm going to go ahead and give you pre-congratulations on an excellent season, because that's what I expect, and I know you do too.
Me too.
Good
Thank
luck
you
tonight,
so much.
Coach.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
All right, guys, y'all heard it from Coach. Team's excited, ready to go. I know the mic may not have been working there at the beginning, but he said that the team was banging on the wall, excited to go tonight, just ready for this home opener, ready for a big crowd to cheer them on, and can't be more excited.
All right, Professor, we will check back in with you in just a little bit. We want to get back to those 3 keys that we pointed out in the game. And I tell you what, if you guys remember a little bit from Ridgeland last year, you're going to remember these wide receivers. They have Aiden Williams and Jabraxton Boone, number 1 and number 6.
Yeah, these are guys, not only you need to keep them from getting the ball, but if they catch it, you got to try to slow them down. Aiden Williams last week, 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jabraxton Boone had 119 yards last week against Northwest Rankin and 1 touchdown. Every single one of Thomas Dice's passes were completed to those 2 guys. So if you were secondary tonight, Marcus Mosley and all of those guys, DJ Hudson, they're going to be focused in on Williams and Boone, number 1 and number 6.
Well, and then getting pressure on the quarterback. We were able to do that last week. I think it'll be very important to try and get Dias uncomfortable.
Yeah, Thomas Dias, he is the head coach's son. 219 yards last week against a Northwest Rankin team and 3 touchdowns, as we said, all those completions to Williams and Boone. And Ridgeland, they put up 42 points last week against Northwest Rankin. The Pirate offense going to have to try to keep up with them tonight. As we only put 12 on the board, hopefully we can get some things clicking on the offensive side of the ball tonight.
Well, when Ridgeland put up 42 last week on Northwest, our offense is going to have to keep up and find a way to score points tonight.
That's right, yeah. Turnovers, a big key last week. We put the ball on the turf 3 times, 2 of those from Jamari Thompson. Jay Bird dropped 1 of those as well. All those recovered by Ridgeland, and you cannot do that tonight against a Ridgeland team that is known to put up some points.
All right, we're going to step aside here on the Sky Family Dental pregame show. When we come back, you'll take a look at the starters on the offense and some of those injuries that Coach Hunter was talking about. As we've got some shifting around, we'll tell you who that is coming up as you're watching the pregame show here on PMB Sports.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
When you're ready to make a move in Pirate Country, contact Penny Pitts with Havard Real Estate Group in Pearl. Penny is a multi-million-dollar producer and loves to help her clients find the home of their dreams. If you are a first-time home buyer or ready to upsize or downsize, she is the agent for you. Penny is a Pearl High School graduate and an avid supporter of Pirate athletics. Make your move with the home team. That's Penny Pitts, Havard Real Estate Group.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
Leave it up to us at Mississippi Arkansas Ag for your John Deere All-Star package. The 3025E Tractor Plus Loader, Box Blade, Rotary Cutter, and a trailer at just $349 per month. Visit agup.com for more information.
Family Dental pregame show. Greg Flynn and Bryant May with you here high atop Ray Rogers Stadium as we get you set for the kickoff between the Pirates and the Ridgeland Titans here at the top of the hour. Bryant, we want to talk about the offense, and it begins and it ends with the T-Train.
That's right. Jamari Thompson, he's a guy who made a whole lot of noise last year, and he continued it last week in the season opener for his senior campaign. Jamari Thompson last week, the T-Train against Gulfport, 24 carries, 132 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Not listed on that graphic were 2 costly fumbles, but he was a guy who it did not take him long to get the train on the tracks last week, and you have to imagine that head coach Justin Hunter and that offensive staff will continue to try to get the ball to Jamari Thompson tonight.
Well, and clearly, with as explosive as the Ridgeland offense is, the more, we like to go fast, but the more we can control the ball and control the clock, maybe with an 80-yard drive that takes a bunch of time off. We run a play every 5 seconds,
That's
it
right.
seems like. So Jamari will definitely be a key, I think, right?
Yeah, and if you missed the broadcast last week, we talked about how Jamari shaved off about 10 pounds, but don't doubt him. He can still bring the thunder, but he can run by you as well. So Jamari Thompson will be a huge part of that Pearl offense tonight, and love to see him hit pay dirt maybe 2 or 3 times tonight to help with the point production that we need against this Titan offense.
All right, let's take a look at the rest of the starters, and they are led by our quarterback. It is the Bird. Bird is the word.
That's right, a guy who's done a little bit of everything over his career here at Pearl High School, has slid over for the first time officially to the starting quarterback role. Jerry J. Bird Johnson, the senior, number 4, will be the man under center or in shotgun, and had a great game last week against Gulfport in his first debut at quarterback. Got a couple of rotations happening tonight. Alex Spires is injured, so Azir Chin, number 9, will play at wide receiver, and he'll start along with Cody Arms and Cade Chisholm, number 22. Those will be your 3 wideouts tonight. Then a couple of changes across the offensive line. Those guys going to be paving the way for Jamari Thompson and protecting Jerry Johnson. Takofa Lewis, Talon Jackson is in tonight. Connor Foy will be the man in the middle at center. Kendall Burks and Tommy Johnson. We also could see, let's see, who is that I was looking for? Yeah, Takofa Lewis and Talon Jackson. Those are the guys, 2 sophomores who are in tonight. We are missing, as you heard Justin Hunter say earlier, missing Hayden Jackson and Reed Grantham, who was injured last week against Gulfport.
Well, Hayden is still nursing a broken foot. Was out last week. That was an injury that we knew about. And then Reed got injured last week at Gulfport. Looked to be an ankle. They anticipate him being able to come back probably next week. But, again, a non-region game. Let everybody get healthy. Don't take a chance of having an injury extend further into the season.
Yep. The only guy I did not mention there is a guy who slid over from 15 to 5, jersey-wise this year. Number 5, Javion Alexander, who slid from tight end to halfback. And, Greg, I thought he had a great game offensively last week. He was, I believe, the number 1 target for Jerry Johnson. So watch him sliding out into the flat. A big guy, but he'll run over you or run by you either way.
And a very good protector for Jay Bird, too. He can pick up blitzes very, very well. Well, that's a look at the offense. When we come back, we will take a look at the defense. You're watching the Pirate pregame show brought to you by Sky Family Dental.
Thank you for shopping at Mystery Savings Supermarket, where you never know what kind of deal you're going to get. Welcome to Mystery Savings Supermarket. That'll be $9.
But she...
Welcome to Mystery Savings Supermarket, where you never know what kind of deal you're going to get.
You wouldn't put up with this at a supermarket. Don't put up with it when you buy a car.
So come to Rogers Dab Chevrolet.
It's easier here.
Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day in Georgia blue. It's like a home-cooked meal. How mama makes you feel, that's what we do. Oh, yeah. The time is now to make memories with all your friends. We'll be looking for you, so y'all come on in. This family around here, it's Georgia blue.
Another rock and roll weekend.
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
You fired up the grill for one hot dog? Seriously?
Hot dogs, better with Pepsi.
Shop, stay, dine, and play at The Connection, Mississippi's retail entertainment destination, located at the intersection of I-20 and I-55 in Pearl.
Well, welcome back into the Pirate pregame show, brought to you by Sky Family Dental. I'm Greg Flynn, joined by Bryant May, and we're about to take a look at the defense, which Bryant just played lights out last week. No pun intended, with the hurricane knocking out all the power on the coast. They played lights out down on the Gulf Coast at Gulfport last week, giving up just 13 points and really just 7 because the last one was in the last 13 seconds.
That's right. Yeah, if you missed the broadcast last week, a 13-12 ball game where Gulfport was able to score a touchdown on a 3rd and goal with about 13 seconds to go. But that was a defense last week, Greg, that in Pearl that was put with their backs against the wall over and over, started on the wrong side of the field after some muff punts, fumbles, and they, again, only gave up 2 touchdowns, and one of those was in the last 13 seconds. They did a fantastic job, and we'll need that again tonight against a highly powered Ridgeland offense.
Well, one of the players we're going to need to step up tonight and play just as well as he did last week is Tristan Carpenter. We do want to also pass along some good news. It appears that from everything we've heard, updates on Tristan's mom, Holly Teal Robertson, that she is improving as she's battling COVID in the hospital. So great news for Tristan. Keep those prayers coming for the entire Carpenter family and for the Robertson family as Tristan and Landon Carpenter's mom seems to be getting just a little bit better, some signs of hope, and that's good news because Tristan really wants to be able to focus on football, and last week he was, woohoo, unbelievable.
Yeah, he played a great game for Mom last week. 13 total tackles for Tristan Carpenter in that linebacker position. 10 of those were solo and 2 of those for loss. He's a guy who roams the middle of the field, but he can make it from sideline to sideline, cover backs out of the backfield, and he'll do it again tonight for Austin Wilbank's defense. Number 10, Tristan Carpenter, he will anchor this defense as the senior right there in the middle.
One of the big things about Tristan that we're going to need is the fact that we're going to have the wide receivers are going to make the catches. It's going to be up to the linebackers and to the defensive backs to make the tackle fast. You're not going to keep Boone and Williams from catching the football.
That's right.
It's limiting the yards after the catch, right?
Yep, absolutely. And it's going to take not only the work of the DBs on the outside, but you're going to have that support from guys like Tristan Carpenter in the middle of the field, and then safeties DJ Hudson and those guys.
Well, so let's take a look at the rest of the starters for your Pirates tonight as, these were all superstars last week.
Yeah, a group that did fantastic last week on the road in the opener at Gulfport. Jalen Nickelberry, you heard from him on the coaches show this week with Greg. He played a fantastic game last week. He's a senior. Braxton Kemp got his first start as a sophomore, number 50, and he had a sack last week on the road against the Admirals. We'll look for more from that from him tonight. Justin Knight, number 56, he is a junior. And then Jeremy Meatball Jackson, number 99. We've called his name for a number of years, and he played a well of a game last week. He had 3 sacks alone in the first half. Jeremy is a senior. A couple other new names. Hanor Singh, number 24. He's a junior, along with Kai Jefferson, another linebacker, also a junior. They were 24 and 23. Both of those guys had big games last week in their starting debut. The secondary, who will have their work cut out for him tonight, it'll be a junior, number 2, Justice Moore. Also, number 7, DJ Hudson. He's a senior. Another senior, Marcus Mosley, number 3. And a third senior to round out that secondary is number 21, Austin Knight. You got to like the experience that we see from those guys. 3 out of the 4 being seniors. And tonight, again, they will be chasing after Aiden Williams and Jabraxton Boone.
It'll be a great test. Either way it turns out, will we see the defense that came in last week? All of this is getting them this great experience as we head towards region play. And it's a schedule that is helping them build up confidence and to see how you can, because we won't see receivers like this the rest of the year.
That's right.
The receivers we're going to see tonight playing here for 5A Ridgeland are far superior to anything that we have in 6A on our schedule. So it's a tough task tonight. Just let's pass it.
That's right. Special teams don't want to leave those guys out. Cody Arms will be doing some kicking tonight. Last week he handled the kickoffs for the most part, if I remember that right. And then we had a couple of guys who punted. Tonight we believe that we'll see Jerry J. Bird Johnson drop back from quarterback to punter. He handled probably about 75% of it last week.
Well, I can see the Pirate band is getting ready to go out on the field. We're going to take a final break, and we will send it to – when you come back, you'll have the national anthem performed by our Pearl Pirate Band. You're watching the Sky Family Dental pregame show here on PMB Sports.
With the My Trustmark mobile app, no matter where you happen to find yourself, there's a world of opportunity. Check your balances from a friend's house. Deposit checks with a smartphone or tablet from the back porch. Or send payments with email or text during a family get-together. Live your life more freely. Make My Trustmark your Trustmark. Get started at trustmark.com.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $20 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
When something works this well,
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee?
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a
It was
difference.
so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a
so
great
long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
I'm Officer Kyle Carmerdale.
And I'm Officer Alfred Jenkins, School Resource Officer with the Pearl Police Department. And our job is to protect students.
Here in Pearl, we have zero tolerance for drivers that break school bus laws. There are 4 things to know. Stop at least 10 feet from the bus when it is loading or unloading. Don't move until kids have crossed the street to or from the bus. The flashing red lights are no longer activated. The stop sign on the side of the bus is retracted.
When we catch you, you get a ticket up to $750, up to a year in jail, or both.
Please pay attention so every student can get to school and home safely.
At Raising Cane's, we are committed to safely serving you and your family the best tasting and highest quality chicken finger meals. This is very personal to me. I know how important it is to have a trusted, safe, and clean place to feed you and your loved ones. We will always go above and beyond all CDC guidelines, local government requirements, and industry standards. This is our promise to you. Cane's is open and we're here to serve you our hot, fresh chicken finger meals and drinks through drive-thru. Go to RaisingCanes.com for details or call your local Cane's. Thank you for your continued trust in us. One love.
Job by the world-famous Pearl Pirate Marching Band with our national anthem. And you all caught the very end of God Bless America. I want to see if we have the professor still queued up as we get ready. We get even closer to kickoff, now about 7 minutes away. Roy, are you with us down there?
I sure am, guys.
All right, Roy. So, you know, as you're walking around and you've been in school this week, what are your thoughts on how the kids are feeling?
They're feeling optimistic, man. They're ready to get going. Finally, no restrictions on the fans in the stands. And, man, I got chill bumps. When Coach was talking about his chill bumps, I had them right along with him.
Well, and the mood in school, does everybody just seem kind of happy just to be that football is back?
Oh, yeah. It's kind of mixed. We've had some issues, you know, with some COVID cases and stuff, but it seems to be leveling off and actually dropping off. And there was some apprehension that would we play, you know, would something happen? But, I mean, I got to hand it to our administration. They have been great on handling this pandemic here, you know, last year and this year. I just can't imagine anybody handling it any better. And that translates into the attitudes of the students and everybody, you know, being excited about playing tonight.
By the looks of the stands, Bryant and Roy, it appears that our fans are, you know, hopefully all vaccinated as they are really starting to pack them in here.
Oh, it is. They're coming in. The student section has moved now to, if you're looking at the press box on the right, and it's starting to fill in a little bit. Of course, tonight's a whiteout night for all the students, so hopefully we'll have a lot of whites in the stand here.
All right, Roy, we'll get back with you as you patrol the sidelines tonight.
All right, guys, y'all have a good one.
All right, you too. Bryant, the real question is, you know, as you've watched and listened, what do you expect tonight out of this game as we take on a high-powered Ridgeland offense?
Well, I mean, I expect a lot of momentum just as we think about the stands and you think about the power and the impact of having fans in the stands. Last year we did have a football season, but it was limited in so many ways. And so tonight, just to have moms, dads, you know, extended family, friends being able to fill out the stands here at Ray Rogers Stadium means so much to these guys on the field. And you have to imagine that's going to provide a good bit of momentum, but at the same time, you got a formidable opponent on the other side. Ridgeland Titans, a 5A school, but this is a team that we traveled to Ridgeland last year, lost 34-14. That was a super talented squad with Zy McDonald, the starting quarterback who's now playing Division I football. He also lost a wide receiver in Robert Mays, who's playing Division I football, but a couple other guys who are standouts tonight at the wide receiver position, along with a brand new quarterback who slid in with his dad, Thomas Dias. And tonight we got a big task at hand, but I believe that these Pirates are ready for the test. As you see the students and the band gathered around Bucky down there in the end zone. It's great to see Bucky back as we are finally at home for the 2021-22 campaign.
They are queuing up right now the hype video, which is just unbelievable that they're going to play inside the stadium. You may have seen it online. I don't know if we're going to have the opportunity to get ready to see this hype video. It is something to see.
A beautiful night for football here at Ray Rogers Stadium. Also some other big matchups happening around the state tonight. Northwest Rankin at Clinton, Brandon at Madison Central, and then another one of our Region 3 6A opponents, DeIberville, is at Petal tonight. And there's a little picture and a little snippet of the hype video for this 2021 Pirate season.
Let you listen into this.
Credit cards and scammers, getting the licks in the van.
That is big time right there. What a great video to get this thing started. Our captains are out at midfield right now. It looks like Jeremy Jackson and Jalen Nickelberry. They're out there for our Trustmark coin toss. For all of your banking needs, visit Trustmark Bank. That's who we trust with our coins that we sent out there for the coin toss. And Brian, I believe you already know the outcome. Why don't you tell us what the outcome of the coin toss was?
Yeah, Ridgeland has won the toss, and again, this is just a symbolic act. The coaches are kind of part of the coin toss earlier, but Ridgeland wins the toss tonight, and they will defer to the second half. So Jerry Johnson, Jamari Thompson, and the Pirate offense will start the game tonight with the ball here at Ray Rogers Stadium in the home opener.
Well, as Jalen and Jeremy will shake hands out there at midfield.
You had a chance to share a little mug shots with those guys this week, didn't you?
Oh, and they're not only great interviewees, but they're great eaters too. And they very much enjoyed the gigantic burgers at Mug Shots, where we are for the Coaches Show every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. So come out and listen to Pirate football with us. All right, they have now reached Bucky, and the Pirates are ready to make their grand entrance onto the field for the first time in 2021 at Ray Rogers Stadium. Here come the Pirates. Kickoff is next.
Are you ready?
Good evening, Pirate fans, and welcome into Ray Rogers Stadium, where tonight the Pirates will open up the home schedule against the Ridgeland Titans out of 5A. Greg Flynn, Bryant May, and the Professor Roy Harper with you here. And Bryant, we should be in for a doozy as Ridgeland is going to kick off, but we've got to score some points.
That's exactly right. This is a team that walked over to Northwest Rankin last week and put a hurting on the Cougars, 42-26 in the season opener. Titans of 5A over the Cougars of 6A, and tonight they'll walk into Ray Rogers Stadium. Again, if you missed the broadcast or didn't make the 3-hour journey to the Gulf Coast last week, the Pirates traveled to Gulfport in kind of a musical chairs setup where we were headed to South Pike but had to rearrange due to COVID, and the Pirates fall in the final 13 seconds of the game as the Admirals score a touchdown and beat the Pirates 13-12. So the Titans roll in tonight 1-0 under brand new head coach Teddy Dias, who comes from the McGee Trojans. The Pirates tonight are 0-1, and they are hungry for a victory.
Going back deep for the Pirates will be Justice Moore, number 2, and Jay Bird, number 4. Jay Bird here on the near side for our Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff. For all your insurance need, give Shane Fletcher a call, a great Pearl Pirate, and he can bring you great coverage for your home, auto, boat, motorcycle, whatever you need insured. Shane can insure it for you.
Interesting to see Jerry Johnson back there again. He will make the start tonight at quarterback as he did last week. And last week we did not see Jay Bird return many kicks. So you saw Alex Spires in that role for a good bit of last week. And Alex Spires again out tonight injured. So Jay Bird, we got to have his explosiveness on the field every chance we get. Here's the pooch kick.
We are underway, and the kick is fair, caught there on the far side. That by Cody Arms. So the Pirates will set up shop in pretty good territory at the 37-yard line.
Take a look at the offensive starters tonight. Jerry J. Bird Johnson will be the man under center in the shotgun tonight. He's a senior leader. He'll be flanked by Jamari Thompson, the senior tailback, who had 132 yards and 2 touchdowns last week. Wide receivers tonight, Azir Chin, Cody Arms, and Cade Chisholm. Chin, a junior, and Arms and Chisholm's seniors. 2 sophomores on the offensive line, and Takofa Lewis and Talon Jackson filling in for Reed Grantham. Connor Ford will be your center. Kendall Burks, Tommy Johnson round out the line, along with Javion Alexander, the senior halfback.
First play will be a handoff to Jamari. He'll try the left side, bounces off, will not go down on first contact. He'll get it out close to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, that time you see the power part of Jamari Thompson as he was hit pretty quickly there by number 18, James Woody, the junior linebacker, but he leaned forward to pick up a couple of yards.
Pirates go quick. Jamari again trying that left side. This time they're there, and the Titans will team tackle him there. Justice Moore has been on the field for the first couple of snaps at wide receiver here on the near side, not Cade Chisholm.
Yeah, Justice, a guy who's mainly played defense over the last couple of seasons, but last week we saw him return kicks and play a couple of plays offensively. Big third down coming up early here.
Pearl Pool 3rd down and 8, but we're going to get a flag, and we're going to have lined up in the neutral zone. So a Havard Realty penalty will give the Pirates some positive real estate there. For all your real estate needs, visit Penny Pitts with Havard Real Estate. So that'll make it 3rd down and 4 now. So a little more in the shallow end for us to pick this first down up.
Jalen Jackson, a senior offensive lineman, checking in here to add a little extra beef to that line on 3rd and 4.
Hand off to Jamari, trying to get going. He'll turn the corner, and yeah, they're there. That was great pursuit by the Titans that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, the speed of this Ridgeland defense on the first 3 plays, quite impressive, as you saw linebackers and defensive linemen flying in there. Number 76, Cole Bridges, finishes it off, coming in at a mere 340 pounds, as you see Cole Bridges right there falling on top of Jamari Thompson. And now we'll see Cody Arms, Greg Flynn, who will start at punter tonight.
So Cody standing at his own 29. Good snap. He gets the kick away. Good high punt. Going to need to take a Pirate roll. It does. Inside the 25, out to the 24-yard line. So a good kick there by Cody. Wide receiver, he can do it all.
Cody's been handling kickoffs for us so far through one game, and right there, a 33-yard boot after a friendly roll on the turf here at Ray Rogers Stadium. And now we'll see this Ridgeland offense led by senior quarterback Thomas Dias. And again, the 2 guys you're going to want to watch on the outside. Number 1, Aiden Williams, 100 yards and 2 touchdowns last week. And Jabraxton Boone, number 6, he had 119 and 1 touchdown. Dias only completed 9 passes last week, and all of those were to Williams and Boone.
Quick throw out into the flat. It's to Williams, and that's what they like to do a lot. They want to see what they can get yards after the catch. They don't go really vertical too often. They like to stay close, and this is on the Rogers Dabbs replay here. You'll see just good blocking on the outside. They had one more player than we had defenders, and that allowed Williams to pick up 9 yards. Nope, they're going to give him a first down. So they will give him a first down at the 33. First down and 10. Dias will look over for the check me. In the backfield, Kamari Payne. Fake the complete miscommunication. The Pirates able to hold that to a 1-yard gain. Could have had him in the backfield, but I think he was supposed to hand that ball off to Payne, and he did not.
Quick look at your defensive starters for the Pirates. Jalen Nickelberry, Braxton Kilt, Justin Knight, and Jeremy Jackson, your offensive linemen. Linebackers, Carpenter, Kai Jefferson, and Hanor Singh. And then the secondary, Moore, Hudson, Mosley, and Austin Knight.
There's a handoff to Payne this time. And we're in there to stop that. Jabron Moore actually playing the down lineman, the defensive tackle on that far side. Not Braxton. I guess they will be rotating in and out. So that's Jabron Moore there at number 44. So a Pearl Pool, 3rd down and 6, and we jumped into the neutral zone.
Yeah, that was Austin Knight there on the outside, number 21, the senior cornerback who had come up, and I believe he was dialed up on a 3rd down blitz, and that one going to be a costly early Pearl penalty, as it will take it from 3rd and about 6 to 3rd and
less than 1
inches.
So that's the Penny Pitts Havard Realty penalty. Hand it off to Payne. Oh, and he stood up and driven back.
I don't think he got it.
He's short.
That is by Tristan Carpenter.
Tristan Carpenter, number 10. Watch him right here on the Rogers Dabbs replay. He caught Payne in the air and then pushed him straight back. What a play by Tristan Carpenter. A guy who had 13 tackles last week against Gulfport, 10 of those solo, and that one's a big one right here to start in the home opener. And Greg Flynn, it looks like Ridgeland saying, we got confidence in our offense. We're going for it.
Well, 4th down in the length of a football, really. Try and Payne again.
No, sir. Did not make it.
And he is going to be stacked up, driven back by Knight, Carpenter,
and Nickelberry.
And the Nightmare. Nickelberry, 26 here, goes low. Nickelberry with the initial contact. And then they just drive him back and hold on. And what a defensive stand. We're going to give that a sign mark turnover on downs as the Pirates are going to take over in great field position in Ridgeland territory.
Greg Flynn, we cannot talk enough about how well this defense has played now through 4.5 quarters. Again, they only gave up 13 points last week on the road at Gulfport. Multiple times they started with their backs against the wall, in the ball in our own territory. And another huge stop to start this home opener here on 4th down, and now the Pirates in plus territory.
Fake to Jamari.
He's
looking. Oh, Jaybird had him open. Now he'll pull it down, and he will be pulled down after a gain of 2 yards. Looks like out to the 41-yard line of the Titans.
Justice Moore was running all the way down the field, and
Roy, was he open?
Yeah.
He was open until he got grabbed by the shirt and dragged back 3 yards.
Well, maybe that's why Jaybird had to pull it back down. So a good job of getting something out of nothing there by Jaybird. 2nd down and 9. Quick throw out into the flat and dropped by Jamari.
That's a fumble. That's a fumble. That's gone backwards, and the ball's still on the turf.
We've got it.
Yeah, that was a backwards pass, and Chien able to come down and pull that one down, but it's going to be a loss of 8, as you'll see it right here on the Rogers Dabbs replay. Great shot here from high above Ray Rogers Stadium. That was backwards by a good yard and a half. And if you don't catch that, that's a fumble. Great heads-up play by Chien, running and diving on top of that one.
So 3rd down and long now. 3rd down and 15. Arms and now Shoto in the game, along with Moore. The 3 receivers here. Shoto left early. They didn't call it. Throw it out to Arms. He needs a long way to go. Cody will get it up to the 45-yard line, but that's about it. So the offense unable to really move it, but a chance to flip field position.
Yeah, that one needed a whole lot of green space in front of Cody Arms, and he caught it. Instead was staring at about 3 Ridgeland Titans, and the first one of those being Aiden Williams, the junior talented wide receiver. And now we'll watch Cody drop back and boot this one deep. Love to maybe try to pin Ridgeland somewhere inside that 10-yard line.
Good snap. No rush to speak of. Nice spiraling kick.
Good
Where's that
kick.
one going to go out? We're going to wait and see where the official wants to mark it off. And they're going to walk it. Passing to 15.
Right there. Yep.
And at the 19-yard line. So the professor with the eagle eye spotting it said, stop right there.
25 yards on the Cody Arms boot. It will put it inside the 20, but only by 1 yard. And it looks like we'll get the heat timeout with 5:53 remaining here in the first quarter.
Let's take a break with them. No score here from Ray Rogers.
Hello, I'm State Representative Gene Newman, here to share a message to our young people and parents. There are many pathways to success. For some, it's 4-year college, which is great if you have a chosen profession. But there are so many other opportunities to grow and succeed here in Mississippi. Our community colleges, VOTEC, trade schools, apprenticeship programs, and on-the-job training are all top-notch. Believe it or not, there are more than 7 million good jobs available across the country, and most don't require a 4-year degree. I encourage parents to support their kids that have a love for skilled trades like construction, air conditioning repair, auto technicians, electricians, and so many others. We need a diverse workforce that can thrive even in tough times like pandemics. And remember, no matter what, every day is a great day to be a pirate.
At Raising Cane's, we are committed to safely serving you.
And Representative Gene Newman, one of our great sponsors, is here in the stadium with us tonight as Ridgeland sets up for a first down. Hand this ball off to Payne. Good job there by Knight with the initial contact, and Kai Jefferson is there to clean it up. Be a short gain on the play of 3 yards.
Kamari Payne is a load to bring down. The junior wearing number 5 comes in at about 200 pounds.
Well, they'll give him actually a lot more than I thought, so let's call it 2nd and 5. This time, Dias will throw. He's going to loft it up deep and nearly intercepted. Excellent defense on the far side by DJ Hudson.
Yeah, DJ Hudson, the senior, was running along with Marcus Mosley. DJ, the safety, slid over to help pinch with Marcus Mosley against number 6, Jabraxton Boone, the 195-pound speedster, and good job by DJ, almost pulling that one down for the first pick of the game.
A Pearl Pool 3rd down and 5. Dias looking, nothing there. Now he's going to have to scramble, and now he's going to be taken down as the secondary did its job. And that's going to be Kavion and Kai in there for a tackle that will bring up a 4th down.
And the defense stands strong again.
Great job by the secondary, not giving
yet
Dias
another punt
anywhere to throw. And that just allowed everybody to collapse. And excellent work there by Kavion, Freeman, and Kai Jefferson. So Aiden Williams will be on the punt. Ooh, high snap. Aiden had to scramble out. Not going to be a great kick, but it will take a little bit of a Ridgeland roll. See where they officially want to mark that. I think it's going to be on this side of the 50. No, they're going to mark just on the other side. So the 49-yard line of their own territory is where the Pirates will start off, 1st and 10.
22 yards on the Aiden Williams punt. A couple of scores happening already from around the state. Some points already on the board. Clinton leads Northwest Rankin 6-0. That one in Arrow Country tonight. And Sutton, the quarterback from Madison Central, has run one in, and Madison Central Jaguars lead the Bulldogs at home tonight, 7-0 in the first quarter.
What Bulldogs?
The Brandon Bulldogs.
There you go. Thank you. There's Jaybird. He's going to scramble out. He makes man miss. Now he's in the open field, 40, 35, 30. Inside the 20, he's gone.
Catches him.
Touchdown, Jaybird! A Raising Cane's touchdown for the Bird, who flapped his wings down the far sideline.
Excuse me, guys.
51 yards, number 4 to the house. And for the first time this season, we've seen Jaybird get out into free space, and he flew that one all the way into the end zone. You're not going to catch up with the wheels of Jerry Jaybird Johnson once he gets those moving, and it's 6-0 good guys with 4:11 now remaining in the first quarter.
All right, so Cody Arms now on the kick. The left-footed kicker. Cade Chisholm will be the holder. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is perfecto. Pirates take the lead, 7-0 with 4:11 to play here in the opening quarter.
Hello, I'm State Representative Gene Newman, here to share a message to our young people and parents. There are many pathways to success. For some, it's 4-year college, which is great if you have a chosen profession. But there are so many other opportunities to grow and succeed here in Mississippi. Our community colleges, VOTEC, trade schools, apprenticeship programs, and on-the-job training are all top-notch. Believe it or not, there are more than 7 million good jobs available across the country, and most don't require a 4-year degree. I encourage parents to support their kids that have a love for skilled trades like construction, air conditioning repair, auto technicians, electricians, and so many others. We need a diverse workforce that can thrive even in tough times like pandemics. And remember, no matter what, every day is a great day to be a pirate.
At Raising Cane's, we are committed to safely serving you and your family.
as the baby powder begins to clear from the student section. Arms will give a little pooch kick. And that ball is live, and we're going to catch it, and it's still live, and we have it. Cade Chisholm is going to come up with that football as Ridgeland kind of acted, well, they didn't know what was going on.
What a beautiful pooch kick by Cody Arms. Number 15, Marcus Thompson, going to be the first guy here to literally catch it out of midair. He could not hold on to it. Ball then bounces off a Ridgeland Titan, and there's Cade Chisholm, the senior wide receiver, and Pearl's got it again.
Roy, that looked complete confusion for Ridgeland. I thought we had Roy down there.
Yep, think maybe a technical difficulty with his mic.
Right.
The referee's discussing something coming over to Justin Hunter. Not really sure what that discussion needs to be, as that's a live ball after it goes 10 yards. And still a discussion going on.
No, that was not fair catch interference. It's going to be Ridgeland ball is what they're saying. They're going to claim that there was some kind of interference, but there was nobody anywhere in the area. That ball just hit in no man's land. And I don't know how in the world they can claim that there was interference on that play.
See if maybe down in the truck we can get that Rogers Dabs. Here we go, replay. Look, see if anybody, do we see anybody here? There's a guy out of frame. There's a guy out of frame right down the bottom left.
Yeah, but we're not interfering with him.
But we're not anywhere near him.
No, that's a terrible call.
Yeah, look at this. He's 7 yards away from the guy who could potentially be raising his arm. 7 yards away. That a difficult break that will go against the Pirates here as Justin Hunter tried to gain a little momentum after going up 7-0, and now the defense is going to have to make another stop.
I'll be interested to hear if Roy asked Coach Hunter at the half what that call was about. Anyway, 1st and 10 for the Titans. There's a throw out. Williams has it. Got to get him on the ground as they miss the first, second, third ball is
Ball's
out.
on the turf, and the Pirates got it.
And coming up with it is Showtime, Jaquavian Shoto. So we get the ball back, but little different field position, but we still got the ball.
Interesting how things come back around, isn't it? Aiden Williams, the superstar junior wide receiver, catches it, makes a couple of guys miss, trying to push forward with a little extra effort, and didn't see who came and popped it out, but ball hits the turf. Shoto's right on top of it, and just like that, one play later, the Pirates grab it back after the unfortunate break on the kickoff.
So Karma rears its head, and it is a Renaissance Bank first down following the turnover. Jay Bird hands it off to Jamari, going on the right side. He's into the second level, spins his way down to the 45-yard line, make it the 44. So a nice pickup of 10 yards on that play. 9.7.
Yeah, great job by Javion Alexander, number 5, the halfback. You can see him just pushing his guy all the way out of frame to open up the big hole for Jamari Thompson, and another whistle on the field. We'll see what this one's about, as I think it's close enough that they're debating measuring things, or they're just going to go ahead and give it a first down.
No,
we'll take it.
Renaissance Bank, let's move those chains, as the Pirates will pick up the first down on the 10-yard carry by Jamari. So the Renaissance Bank first down, going to Jamari again. This time he's going to try the left, getting out into open space, puts his head down, crosses the 45, and will dive forward to the 48.
The T-Train finding his way onto the tracks is, again, Jamari, a guy who can run you over or he can run by you, and right now he's showing his speed, one time to the right, another time to the left, as he's outrunning the corner of that defensive line for the Titans, breaking off big chunks of yardage.
Quick throw out to Arms here on the near side. He'll cross midfield, drive his way. Well, they're going to say he put that foot out at the 49. So pickup of 2, and it'll bring up a Pearl Pool 3rd down and 4.
Shoto in at halfback now, as Jamari went back-to-back plays, carrying it on the first down conversion and then first down again. See if we got a little flare here to Shoto.
That's a quick throw out to Chisholm, who's going to have the possession play, and we will pick up a Renaissance Bank first down.
Good catch, Cade Chisholm. Good throw, Jerry Johnson. Chisholm's first catch of the season, I believe. And that one's a big one as it moves it into Titan territory and picks up a Renaissance Bank first down.
And we got Ridgeland to jump. That's what the speed of this offense going so quickly does. So Penny Pitts and Havard Realty are going to improve our real estate just a bit, as we'll get 5 yards via the penalty, and it will be first down and 5 from the 37-yard line of the Titans.
2 penalties tonight on the Titans, both of those offsides calls on the defense. And if you missed the broadcast last week, we talked about how fast this Pirate offense wants to go. Head coach Justin Hunter would love to see somewhere around 80 snaps. And he was literally in communication with the referees last week for Gulfport's game. And you saw him talking a good bit pregame to these referees about how fast they wanted to go. He wanted to know, is there anything we can do to help you spot the ball faster? That is literally how fast they want to go.
Colby Henderson in it wide out here on the near side. Jay Bird had made one man miss. Now he's getting shifty into the second level. There's that Lamar Jackson-like look that we were talking about as he's elusive, gets into the second level and picks up a first down.
Yeah, number 7 for Ridgeland, Jaquan Bell, thought he had him, and it's like there he was, and there he's not anymore. And Jerry Johnson just showing his pure athleticism as he breaks free and picks up another first down. And Justin Hunter and this offensive staff have got the right play calls clicking right here in the first quarter. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go.
There's a handoff to Shoto. He's doing a little dance. Still dancing. He'll fall forward, and we're going to get, I think perhaps a hold on the guilty part. I think Cade might be called for a hold here.
Also going to have an injured Ridgeland Titan, as that is number 7, Jaquan Bale, the junior defensive lineman. He got smoked by Javion Alexander, number 5.
Well, we told you he's a good blocker, and that's the same guy that just missed Jaybird in the backfield.
Yeah, it looks like maybe he had the wind knocked out of him or something, but Javion hit him right in the chest, right in the numbers, and head coach Justin Hunter out there trying to check on Jaquan Bale.
It's just the wind knocked out of him. They got his pads up trying to let that air in his lungs.
Hey, let's go side by side with our commercials while we tend to the injured player.
We understand an upside-down world. We understand a rogue virus, 0 jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast. Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will. We will because our future is the future. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
To go. Jaybird able to scramble around and get some of that yardage back, but it is still second down and a lot. As you can see on your screen, we've got to get down to the 17-yard line for a first down. Quick throw out into the flat. That's to Javion. Nobody with him. And Javion will almost get to the 30-yard line, to the 31.
Yeah, tip your cap that time to Javaris Walden, number 12 for Ridgeland. He was engaged in a block with Cade Chisholm. Javion Alexander out in open space, and he fought off the block from Chisholm and grabbed Alexander right around the ankles to trip him up, or otherwise Javion would have picked up a good another 5 to 8 yards.
So Pearl Pool, 3rd down and long. Jaybird going to roll out to his left, looking. He throws back over the middle. Oh, just could not get it to Chisholm, who dove for it at the 5. And that'll bring up 4th down. It's kind of no man's land here. I mean, you're certainly way out of field goal range, and I think we're probably going to punt it just on this field position. Try and pin him down deep there, and it looks like the punting team is indeed on its way onto the field. Good effort there by Chisholm to try and get back to the football. So Arms will step back at his 46-yard line, at the Ridgeland 46-yard line, and just look to kind of drop this one in there. Drop a high pitching wedge. Good snap, no rush. It's a low kick, needs to check up. Too much forward roll on that, and it will go into the end zone for a touchback. Let's try to go side by side once again as we have a change of possession.
At Bob Boyd Honda, we pride ourselves in getting our customers the best deals around.
Usually that means when we're selling cars, but right now,
Bob Boyd is in the market to buy.
we're offering top dollar for pre-owned autos, trucks, and SUVs.
Come by, talk to our dedicated team, and discover what a great time it is for Bob Boyd to buy back your used vehicle. Any make, any model.
Whether you're selling or buying, at Bob Boyd Honda, you get a deal.
First and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Dice quick pitch on the little end around, and nice job breaking up that play was Knight to disrupt it, and that allowed Hudson to come on and finish it off.
There's a Various Thompson on the little flip pass, and for the first time in the 2021 season, Thomas Dias, the quarterback, has completed a ball to somebody other than Jabraxton Boone and Aiden Williams. A little flip pass, that counts as a pass, but great job by Austin Knight tripping him up and making him lose a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Dias taking his time, checking with the sideline. He'll roll out to his right. Look, step, throw. Looking for Williams. He's got it complete. The Pirates are there, but not before the first down is made at the 31.
And they're the talent of Aiden Williams and athleticism on display. Jaquavian Shoto, DJ Hudson, great hits to upend him, but he holds onto the ball and converts a big first down right at the yard to gain.
Now a run to Payne, trying the left side. He'll bounce off a first tackler and then be taken down on the far side by Shoto. Looks like, again, another big gain for a first down.
The Titan offense finding some momentum as, again, Kamari Payne packs a punch, 200 pounds, and DJ Hudson found out about it right here. You'll see it on the Rogers Dabbs replay. Boom! You got to wrap him up, can't just hit him. And Payne delivers the Payne, and with 4 seconds remaining, actually they're going to let the time go ahead and run off. That will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Pirates lead it 7-0. You're watching Pearl Pirate football on PMB Sports.
At Bob Boyd Honda, we pride ourselves in getting our customers the best deals around.
Usually that means when we're selling cars, but right now,
Bob Boyd is in the market to buy.
we're offering top dollar for pre-owned autos, trucks, and SUVs.
Come by, talk to our dedicated team, and discover what a great time it is for Bob Boyd to buy back your used vehicle. Any make, any model.
Whether you're selling or buying, at Bob Boyd Honda, you get a deal.
It's an outstanding accomplishment from each and every one of them.
Dad, come back! Dad! Sorry, Andrew. Dad, come back!
Man, this thing's so real.
All right, take a seat, Speed Racer.
But this thing drives so great.
But the real thing's even better at the Honda Summer Sales Event, like this 2021 Honda CR-V or this 2021 Honda Accord LX. So come to Bob Boyd Honda and let's get you oh.
Think of the Pearl Pirates and one word comes to mind.
We're back ready to start the second quarter. Greg Flynn, Bryant May, and the Professor Roy Harper here with you. Ridgeland has it 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Pirates lead it 7-0. Pirates have done a very good job of bending but not breaking against these big wide receivers for Ridgeland. Quick throw out. That's a little wilder than he wanted to, and Boone is going to lose a lot back there as they're going to give him a little progress to the 36-yard line, but I think that one floated on Dias.
Yeah, Austin Knight was coming again on a corner blitz, and it rushed Tommy Dias throwing that ball out to the flat. But a great pursuit there by the entire Pirate secondary over there on the far side of the field to wrap up a very elusive Jabraxton Boone and send him backwards. I'm not sure what the conversation is among the officials right now. They're going to give him forward progress. They're at about the right spot. I did not see a flag dropped.
There was one, but
there was one.
on
Okay.
the far side.
Yeah, I could see the flag being tucked back away. So here comes the call. And they're ready to march it back off Ridgeland, and they will. So it's going to be a personal foul, crackback block. So now we're going to really move that. Penny Pitts is doing a nice job with moving us into some more favorable real estate right here. This is a nice neighborhood we like, as it's about to be second down and, Canton to go for Ridgeland right now. As this ball is going to be marked back at the 20-yard line. They got to get to the Pirate 47 for a first down. And he's going to be that ball is out, and
recovered by the Pirates.
Let's see who's got it at the bottom of that pile.
Tristan Carpenter picks it up and runs it off the field, tosses it to the umpire. We'll see who made first contact. It was Jalen Nickelberry, who comes around from his defensive end position, knocks it out of the hands of Tommy Dias, and Tristan Carpenter gathered it on the turf, and Greg Flynn, the Pirates are in business.
The Nightmare Nickelberry was just that. Not only wrapping up, but poking that football out. And that is there's your sign. Your sign mark turnover gives the ball to the Pirates at the 21-yard line of the Titans. Quick throw. Nope, Jaybird's going to keep it. Now he's going to run. Following his block. Great job by Javion Alexander to get him inside the 20 to the 16-yard line. Boy, Javion was working hard there, number 5.
Yeah, Javion, a guy who not only has great hands to receive, but also great hands to block, and perhaps that's been the most explosive play tonight is Jerry Johnson on the scramble.
There goes Jamari. He's leaning inside the 5. He'll be marked down at the 4.
Great job by Jamari Thompson following his line over there to the right. You see number 76, Tommy Johnson, along with 77, Jalen Jackson, who's in there. Cody Arms throwing a block on the outside.
First and goal, Jamari driving once again. He's going to be a little short. It'll be second and goal.
You have to imagine right here it's just going to be a whole lot of number 1. He's going to have 2 more chances as we got second and third down in front of us, and maybe even fourth if needed.
There goes Jamari, right side.
He's in.
The T-Train! A Raising Cane's touchdown for Jamari Thompson. His 3rd of the season.
58, Talon Jackson pulling. You'll see it right here on the Raising Cane's touchdown replay. Also brought to you by Rogers Dabbs. Talon Jackson pulling. Blocking behind Javion Alexander, and the T-Train jumped on the tracks for his 3rd touchdown of the 2021 season. And it's Pearl 13, Ridgeland nothing.
We're going to run that swinging gate. Now we'll go the conventional extra point as Cody Arms will line it up. Cade Chisholm the holder. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is again. It is good. And with 9:58 to play in the second quarter, Pirates now lead at 14-0.
He was supposed to be the 5th man to walk on the moon. But 200,000 miles from Earth, an oxygen tank explodes.
Power supply malfunction. Okay, now let's everybody keep cool.
Thanks to his survival skills and leadership instinct,
Hang in there, it won't be
he
long.
helped guide the crew back home.
Welcome home. This really looks great.
He was Jim Lovell, and long before he wore this uniform, he wore this one.
Jim Lovell, Mike Rowe, and Bill Gates. Just a few names known for success. All 3 also started their leadership path while serving in the Boy Scouts of America. Everything they learned while part of a troop can prepare you for a successful future as well. Whether it's survival skills, self-discipline, or just how to have fun. If you'd like to be a part of the next generation of Scouts, Pearl has a local troop, 575, and for more information, you can call Cale Gamble at 601-594-7020 or email him at calegamble@yahoo.com. The Boy Scouts of America, be prepared.
Cody Arms with our Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance pooch kick. Ridgeland fair catches it this time and will take over at the 39-yard line.
Rod Ashford the up back, who was able to take that one in for the Titans. And Greg Flynn, clearly the play on special teams is we will not kick it deep to Aiden Williams, number 1, and watch him run. Great pooch kicks so far, 2 of those by Cody Arms.
Good game, Jerry.
And this time we're going to see a sack as James Woody now in at quarterback for the Titans.
And that time, number 42, Ken Mangum, the sophomore linebacker, in there disrupting and welcoming James Woody to the game, bending him over backwards with a big sack.
That was very impressive. A loss of 3 on the play. So make it 2nd down and 13. Woody going to loft one up. Wasn't ready. Just threw that one up, and Williams could not run his route. And that will fall harmlessly to the turf, and we will have a Pearl Pool 3rd down and long.
Trying to scan the Ridgeland sidelines to see if starting quarterback Thomas Dias is injured, or if perhaps his pops, who's the head coach over there, just decided not seeing enough production.
Well, they played both.
Out.
They have played both. Good rotation. Woody is definitely the more athletic quarterback. As you'll see, he's going to try and pull down a run, but he's not going to go anywhere as the Nightmare, Nickelberry, is in for the sack.
Jalen Nickelberry, have a night, my friend. He is all over the place tonight. He's lived in the Ridgeland Titan backfield. As that time, he just ran right by the left tackle, and Woody had no place to throw it, and all he had was Jalen Nickelberry in his face. And again, another forced punt, as this Pirate defense continues to do a phenomenal job against a Ridgeland Titan offense that put up 42 points on the road last week against Northwest Rankin.
So on 4th down, looks like Jay Bird is back there deep for the Pirates. Williams will get it away. It's not a very good punt, and it will sail into the Ridgeland bench. And let's see where they want to mark this ball. Looks like right at the 46-yard line. Roy, you got a great view of the defense down there. They are flying to the football.
Oh, it's unbelievable. And it's not just the defense. I mean, let's give credit to the offense, too. This whole team is just playing lights out tonight.
Much more crisp on offense than they looked a week ago.
I would agree 100%. This is a good-looking ball club who's responded really, really well from a difficult loss in the final 13 seconds last week on the road at Gulfport. Only 15 yards on that Aiden Williams punt. And here comes Jerry Johnson, who seems to be in the zone tonight.
He'll have Shoto in the backfield with him as the Pirates will start at their own 45-yard line. And we're going to have whistle. And we're going to have defensive offsides as, boy, that number 7, Bell again. He wanted to get a jump on things, and he got whistled for jumping over the line too early. He's pleading with his teammates that he apologizes. But that penalty, the Penny Pitts Havard real estate penalty, will make it 1st and 5 from the midfield stripe, and we're going to get a timeout by Ridgeland. We'll take a quick one with them. 8:31 to play before halftime. Pirates up 14-0.
Dr. Hunt was a day-to-day guest that we have grown to love.
When you go 4 or 5 times a week to the same place, you get to know people by name. After many years being a professor in Arkansas, I had a wonderful professional opportunity to move to Idaho.
We wanted to throw him a farewell that he would never forget.
I was so emotional seeing the signs and seeing the people.
We wanted Dr. Hunt to know that we cared.
After all the trips there to Chick-fil-A, it meant the world to me. I brought you a little gift here from Idaho for your fries. That should save you a few trips right there.
When something works this well,
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee.
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a
It was
difference.
so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a
so
great
long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
Jay Bird will give it a Shoto. Shoto gets through the hole, crosses the 50. He'll make it to the 47-yard line of the Titans. bring up a very manageable 3rd down and long 2. Shoto again, trying to weave his way, and this time I think did a little too much there. Oh, but he's still alive in the backfield, still coming back around this way. Now he's got some room. But we're going to get a holding call. Flag comes in. Boy, what an effort by Shoto.
Yeah, I think it's going to actually be a block in the back on 76 Tommy Johnson. That's a difficult play for an offensive lineman. You're trying to help out your back as much as possible, and Tommy Johnson with a peel-back block. And it will be a block in the back, as you'll see it right here, coming up on your Rogers Dabs replay. 76 right here. Watch him right there trying to help out. And that's a difficult play, but it was going to be a difficult first down to make anyway for Jaquavian Shoto, as he has run all over the field, some 50 yards to ultimately pick up a penalty.
So now it's a way back there, the 33-yard line of the Pirates. Jay Bird running the option. He'll pitch to Jamari on the far side. He'll bang his way across the 45 to the 47-yard line. That's a new wrinkle we haven't seen yet this year, the option.
Yeah, I was going to say that myself. That's the first time we've rolled that one out, but I like the way that one looked. Jerry Johnson did a great job. Run until you're stopped. Flipped a good flip out to Jamari Thompson, who makes a good catch and picks up a good 10, 12 yards on that carry to make it 3rd and manageable, we'll call it, after how far we had it on 2nd down.
3rd down and 8. Jay Bird will give it off into the 2nd level, and that's going to be a first down there by Jamarion Turner. Renaissance Bank will move the chains on the legs of Mr. Turner.
Jamarion Turner off the block of Javion Alexander.
Now a little swing pass to Chisholm. He makes the catch, makes the first man miss. He'll get to the 40, shakes another man off, as he'll get inside the 40 to the 39. And Chisholm is short in stature, but he played big right there, and we're going fast.
Cade Chisholm shaking off number 1, Aiden Williams. Good little move there, and then takes a pop, but keeps it moving 5 yards.
Give it a turn. Nope, Jay Bird's going to keep it. Wiggling those hips. He'll get it inside the 35-yard line. As we go quick again, man, we are running to the line. The conditioning of this offense is incredible, as they are set to go on 3rd and 1. Hand the ball, nope, quick throw out into the middle. That ball's caught, and that's going to be a first down. His chin picks that up.
What a little wrinkle on 3rd and inches. We go quick, and not a pass, not a keeper. Or, excuse me, not a handoff and not a keeper, but a slant route to Azir Chin. Great pitch and catch, first down.
Here we go from the 16. Now we're going to get a whistle.
And
timeout.
Yep, I think Ridgeland was not able to keep up with the pace that was happening, and head coach Dias said, we got to take a timeout, boys.
6:44 to play before the half. Let's go side by side.
Elite Physical Therapy wishes all the players a healthy and successful football championship season. Elite is proud to serve the local communities with multiple locations providing secure outpatient therapy and sports medicine services. Our centers specialize in post-op rehabilitation, manual therapy, concussion management, and orthopedics, providing patients convenient scheduling and access to care within 24 hours. If you suffer from an injury, visit myelitept.com to find a center near you. That's myelitept.com. Elite Physical Therapy, proud to serve the state of Mississippi.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
Timeout. It is now first down for the Pirates at the 17-yard line. Jay Bird looking. He's throwing deep over the middle.
What a catch.
Javion Alexander.
We've talked about the hands of Javion, and that time they were on full display, as Jaybird put it out just a little bit too far. But watch this one here on the Raising Cane's touchdown and the Rogers Dabbs replay. One-handed. Look at that. The tip, the catch, falling into the end zone, and it's 20-0 Pirates.
That's a pretty good tip drill there by Javion. Oh, we're going to fake it, go for two. Arms.
In.
And how about a baby Ard for the two-point conversion? So all the plays are working tonight. It is 22-0 now with 6:39 to play before halftime.
Hello, I'm State Representative Gene Newman, here to share a message to our young people and parents. There are many pathways to success. For some, it's four-year college, which is great if you have a chosen profession. But there are so many other opportunities to grow and succeed.
Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day, Georgia blue. It's like a home-cooked meal, how mama makes you feel, that's what we do. Oh yeah. The time is now to make memories with all your friends. We'll be looking for you, so y'all come on in. This family around here, it's Georgia blue.
A very good home opener thus far for the Pirates as they now lead it 22-0 over the Ridgeland Titans. We thank you for joining us here on PMB Sports. Greg Flynn, Bryant May, the Professor Roy Harper with you as Cody Arms just ran in a two-point conversion. Now he'll tee up the Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff. So this time he looks like he's going to kick it deep.
Actually, it's a different kicker.
Yeah, you got Keller Reed in there this time. And I think we're going to get an offsides call, which you don't see very often, but typically that's the only penalty that will stop the kickoff.
I guess now that we're up, we're going to try and work some folks in there.
Well, not sure if it was Cody dinged up. Again, Cody's first two kickoffs tonight. No, he's not dinged
fine.
up.
He's sitting right here with me.
Yep, Roy Harper, the professor. I see him right there with Cody. Cody's done a little pooch kick the first couple of times as we're a little hesitant to kick it deep to the speedsters.
I think Cody just needs a little breather right now.
He's been a busy man tonight. So it'll be Keller Reed who looked to boot it deep.
Nothing like having a sophomore get a chance to play in the home opener as a kicker. And he will kick it. Pretty good kick there. And it's going to bounce over the head inside the 10. Going to be scooped up on that far sideline. Trying to make something out of it there is Javaris Walden. And he's going to get it back to the 15-yard line. So that's where Ridgeland's going to set up.
Beautiful kick by Keller Reed, making it hit the turf and bounce a little bit. Ridgeland going to have a long way to go. A couple of other scores from around the state. The Arrows lead the Northwest Rankin Cougars 12-0 in Clinton tonight. Brandon has put 7 points on the board against Madison Central.
No. That's not how you say that. You say that Madison Central now leads Brandon 14-7. You don't talk about Brandon first.
Well, you just stole my scoreboard headlines.
That's fine because you're giving Brandon credit. You're getting people excited like, oh, Brandon scored. It was probably a lucky thing anyway. You know? Madison Central probably dropped the ball in the end zone.
14-7 in Cougar Country. I think we're getting a heat timeout here at Ray Rogers Stadium.
Well, go ahead. Give you scores. We're getting plenty of commercials in.
All right. DeIberville 7, Petal 0, and Warren Central playing Vicksburg tonight in the Red Carpet Bowl. And the Vikings now lead the Gators 7-6.
Hey, Roy, they feeling pretty good down there on the sidelines, don't they?
Oh, yeah, man. They're all hyped up, smiling, laughing. Man, they having a blast right now.
Just got to keep up that intensity. Don't look up at that scoreboard. As far as they're concerned, right? 0-0. Isn't that what you teach all your teams, Roy?
Oh, that's it, man. You play every play to the whistle. But I tell you, it's good seeing the liveliness in them and the excitement. I mean, to these guys, they can do no wrong right now.
Ridgeland's going to have it 1st and 10 at their 15. Dias back in at quarterback. He's going to hand that ball off to Payne, and Payne is going to feel some pain as he's going to fall out to the 19, but he was hit hard over there.
Yeah, that time it was Jabron Moore, the junior, who's done a fantastic job being in there tonight. I hadn't seen a whole lot of Braxton Kemp, who played a great game last week. But Jerron Moore in there, and that three-man front of Nickelberry, Jackson, and Moore getting into the backfield.
This time a fake. Now they'll try to throw it to Williams. He'll drop the football. That's what you're looking for there. Just play good defense. They're going to get it to him.
And Thomas Dias saw Tristan Carpenter stop there on that linebacker level and jumped a couple of times in the air, made Dias double pump. And Williams was hit as soon as he saw the ball. A big Pearl Pool third down.
Dias looking left. They'll throw that little wide receiver bubble screen. We'll try and collapse on it. And there's the Williams making
speed.
People mitch, and now you're not going to get him.
Marcus got him.
Hey, but good job by Marcus Mosley for tracking him down and pushing him out of bounds. That's the danger with Williams, is it's those yards after the catch. You know, you saw he goes that one play, he'll drop the football, but then he takes just a bubble screen and boom.
Yep, Aiden Williams, remember that name. You'll be hearing it on Saturdays in a couple of years. Dias only threw it about 10, 15 yards out in the flat, and Aiden Williams took it 58 yards down to the Pearl 22-yard line.
Well, 1st and 10 for the Titans. Give it off to Payne. Going on the right side, he's going to bounce it out. He's got room at the corner, but now he cuts it back in inside the 15. So they'll mark him right down at the 15.
Tristan Carpenter and Austin Knight getting up off the bottom of that pile. Tristan looked like he's a little bit gimpy, either that or gassed after they were all trying to chase down Aiden Williams on that last play.
2nd down and 2. Now they'll slow it down a bit. Dias. They'll give it to Payne. Payne on the right side. Big hole. He'll pick up the 1st down at the 10. And it will be 1st and goal, Titans.
Good job by Kai Freeman, able to grab around the ankles of Payne, or otherwise he would be in the blue paint right now.
Now they'll check with the sideline. There you see at the bottom of your screen are the 2 stars. That's Jabraxton Moore, number 6, and Aiden Williams, number 1. He's looking that way. He'll throw out there, this time to 10, and drop. That to Ethan Young, the 3rd of the 3 out there.
That was a perfectly designed setup wide receiver screen as you had number 6 Boone and number 1 Williams ready to block, and I think Ethan Young was thinking end zone and forgot to catch the football.
Well, when you have the 2 stars out there blocking for you, you know, it's kind of like the 3 tenors. You have the 2 famous ones and then the other guy.
The other guy.
Young was definitely the other guy right there. Now we'll reset the football. It is 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. Same formation. This time a handoff, though, to Payne. Left side, stood up by Carpenter.
Wow, what a second effort there by Payne. You called it right, Greg. Tristan Carpenter hit him in the hole and hung on, but Payne used that 200-pound frame, watch this, to pick up an additional about 7 yards as he keeps those legs pumping. Look at that, unbelievable. He also had a guy, one of his linemen, pick him up and drag him for a few yards as well.
Well, he rode the wave, more like it. So it's 3rd and goal from the 5, 4:15 and counting before halftime.
Aiden Williams in at quarterback.
He's going to scramble out, and we were ready for that. Oh, man, were we ready? That was, we knew the play before it was even coming. And here comes Carpenter, says it is 4th down. Nickelberry in on that stop.
Tristan Carpenter, Jalen Nickelberry, all in there, as you called it, Greg. They read that QB draw over to the left side, or excuse me, to their right side all the way.
Well, Tristan came up holding up 4th down, but biggest credit there goes to Nickelberry, the nightmare. All right, so they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They're going to call a timeout. We'll take one with them. 4th and goal when we return.
you're ready to make a move in Pirate Country, contact Penny Pitts with Havard Real Estate Group in Pearl. Penny is a multi-million-dollar producer and loves to help her clients find the home of their dreams. If you are a first-time home buyer or ready to upsize or downsize, she is the agent for you. Penny is a Pearl High School graduate and an avid supporter of Pirate athletics. Make your move with the home team. Penny Pitts, Havard Real Estate Group.
4th and goal from the 6-yard line. Dias in at quarterback. Quick throw into the corner. Good defense over there, but Aiden Williams is just an athlete. He went up and he just out-jumped Marcus for that ball. We're going to get a penalty for excessive celebration, but he's just a great athlete. I mean, you throw it high, and he just went up and got it.
Not a whole lot you can do if you're Marcus Mosley. He covered that about as good as you could. But a 6-yard pitch and catch from Thomas Dias to Aiden Williams. And if you got a guy who can go up and get it like that, you might as well throw it up to him. And they will put the 6 on the board, but they will have 15 yards on the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty marked off on the kickoff.
So right now, 22-6, they will kick the extra point as Dias stays in there. He's the kicker. Good snap, good hold. Kick is blocked.
Meatball.
Kick is blocked, and that is phenomenal. So it stays that score, 22-6 on the Rogers Dabbs replay, and that was just slapped back by the meatball. So there will be that 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty, which should really give us excellent field position now. So you're going to have to kick it deep for a chance, I guess.
We've had a power difficulty with the scoreboard as the scoreboard has just now completely gone out. Again, the score 22-6.
Well, it's not completely out because the video board's still on.
Yeah, there was 3:23 remaining in the second quarter. You assume the officials are going to try to keep the time now here on the playing field.
Allegedly, they're keeping it on the field anyway, right? So we should have no problem.
True. Again, 22-6.
Oh,
there we go. Up. It's coming back up. Maybe somebody yanked a cord up here at Ray Rogers Stadium in the press box. For the home opener tonight, stands filled from one side to the other. Great to see fans back in the stands. And the Pirates are responding well tonight after falling on the road in a heartbreaker last week against Gulfport, looking to move to 1-1 here in the second year of head coach Justin Hunter's stint at Pearl High School.
So Dias will kick it off from the 25. Again, any kind of a return, we should have great field position. And he's going to little pooch kick it. Even better, we'll fair catch it there on the far side. And we're going to take over at our own 47-yard line. And a fair catch by Kavion Freeman. So Jay-Bird going to have a nice view of the end zone from where he'll be standing. Ball's going to be set on the far hash, just at the top of the Pirate cap.
Again, Jerry Johnson has done so much for the Pirates across his career here at Pearl, whether it's kick returning, playing defensive back, safety, running back, wide out. This year, getting the nod as the starting quarterback, and he's had a great night tonight through the air and on the ground with his legs.
But he's going to hand that ball off to Turner. Turner getting some good playing time tonight. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Bring up second down and 10.
Roy Harper, not sure if you're seeing anything down there with Jamari.
That's what
Thompson.
I was just fixing to go check on.
I'm watching him stand right in front of me. Number one, he's got his helmet in his hand. Standing there, doesn't look like he's hurting, but we haven't seen him since he scored the touchdown.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything. I'll see what I can find out.
We're going to get a flag that comes in. I don't know. That was not a very good throw. If we get bailed out on this, let's see what the call is.
Perhaps a holding call in the secondary against the Titans.
Ineligible man down.
The line judge here on the near side, the guy who dropped the flag right in between the 5 and 0.
It's against the Pirates. think they're going to call ineligible man downfield. And that'll probably be declined. An ineligible man downfield. That'll be declined, and they'll bring up third down. So a third down and 10. Don't want to waste this great field position here before halftime, as we've got 2:55 to play before the break. Shoto will be in the backfield. We've got Chin, Arms, and Justice Moore at the top as our receivers.
Azir Chin, I believe, leaned just a little bit too early, and the line judge on the far side saw that one, and that one will be the 5th Pearl Pirate penalty of the night on that false start, and back it up again on third down.
So Penny Pitts Havard Realty penalty will make it third down and 15 now. It's interesting, you see they have Aiden Williams spying here on the wide side of the field in case Jaybird decides to take off.
Aiden Williams, the guy who just filled the wide receiver position last year when we went to Ridgeland, and this year he's clearly the best athlete on the field for them. They've got him doing a little bit of everything: punting, kick returning, playing defense, and offense.
Justin Hunter wants to talk over third and 15. We'll go side by side for you.
You've heard it said, give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. But teach a man to fish, and he'll come home dehydrated, severely malnourished, and late. Some quotes are better than others. With Alpha Insurance, he won't get the old bait and switch. He'll be as happy as a dog in the sunshine. Ain't that right, Otis? And there's nothing fishy about that.
Call Alpha agent John McHenry in Pearl for a quote today.
Accidents aren't planned. Mississippi Sports Medicine Orthopedic Urgent Care. You're in, you're out. You're better.
So you've injured your shoulder.
All right, the Pirates face a third down and 15 with 2:53 to play before halftime. They lead it now 22-6. Turner will be in the backfield with Jay Bird. See what they decide to do. Looks like we've got Moore at the top and Chisholm and Arms here on the near side. Jaybird takes the snap, looking. He's gonna still looking to throw it. Nobody was really there, so he'll just step out of bounds. Live to play another day, and we will punt it away. He wanted to go deep.
Yeah,
looking for Moore.
Yeah, Justice Moore was running down the far sideline, but I believe he was double covered, and probably a wise move there from Jerry Johnson just to tuck that one, run it out of bounds, and boot this one away, put it back in the defense's hands.
So Arms will step back to punt. He'll stand inside his 30. Low snap. Arms does a nice job to pick it up. Gets the ball away, but it goes straight up. This is not going to be a great net on this.
Yeah, about 13 yards on the kick from Cody Arms, as it was a rough snap. He was feeling the pressure, kind of slid to his left as he's a left-footed kicker, and did not get his best effort on that one.
Ooh,
all things considered.
They're going to mark it at the 50.
Oh, it's going. Yeah, it's worse than what I thought.
They marked it at the 50. So on that possession, that's only 3 yards from where we took it over.
Yep. Difficult spot. Ridgeland 6 points on the board, trailing 22-6. 2:37 remaining. Greg, though, Ridgeland with no timeouts left.
All right, Williams will come over here to the near side next to Boone. Keep your eye on them. Dias, but he's going to hand it off to Payne.
Ball on the turf.
Puts the ball down, and I believe the Pirates say that they have it. And yes, indeed, Meatball comes out of there with it. But let's see if the officials agree.
Yep.
And they do. And Jeremy Jackson on the Rogers Dabs replay. Watch him in the middle. Is it going to be Nickelberry that forces his fumble?
Again?
Wow.
Sure is.
That's Nickelberry that rips it out.
Unbelievable.
And you get Big Meatball that, well, he sees a Big Meatball on the ground and he falls on it. The Nightmare Nickelberry, Jalen, just having a terrific night.
2 forced fumbles tonight for Jalen Nickelberry. And, Greg, we talked about it in the pregame show. Turnovers last week, 3 for Pearl, 0 for Gulfport. Tonight, 0 for Pearl, 3 for Ridgeland.
All right, here's Jay Bird faking the handoff to Turner. He'll throw out into the flat. Good catch there by Javion, and he's going to get it to the 42-yard line of the Titans. Renaissance Bank will move the chains.
Great-looking pass by Jay Bird, rolling to his right. Official's going to call a timeout, as I think we've got an injured Titan. That's Aiden Williams down there. Yep.
Aiden limping terribly.
Yeah, he was down on the turf.
You'll see he's going to enter your screen.
It's his right
at the
ankle
top.
or foot.
There he goes.
He's now walking under his own power, but with a trainer. But great rollout there by Jerry Johnson. Great hands by Javion Alexander, and great job holding on to it as he was upended quickly, but Pirates now in Titan territory.
Well, they snapped that. Aiden's not even off the field yet. There goes Jaybird. He's going to dump it out to Javion. Javion again. First down inside the 30 to the 25. Boy, did you see that? They snapped that ball, and Aiden was still 2 steps on the field trying to get off. See, there he is right up there. But look at Javion with the hands. He is having a terrific night as well.
Greg, Jaybird looks so comfortable. I hate to use the word pocket, but that's what you call it for a quarterback. He's moving around so well in that pocket tonight. Good little pump fake to drop the linebacker, and then he dumps it over the linebacker's head to Alexander.
This time give it off to Turner. Mr. Turner inside the 10 to the 9. Bootstrap. That's what we're going to call him, Bootstrap.
Jamarian Turner, the junior running back, getting his first real action of the season and looking good following that offensive line.
Going quick. Jaybird's going to keep it himself. He's going to bounce it out. And he's going to be taken down back at the 15. That time just not enough Pirates out there as they weren't quite sure where Jaybird was. But we are in the John Deere Ag Up Red Zone. I think that's the first time we're in the red zone tonight. We've scored from outside each and every time. Shoto in at tailback. Trying to run the option. Give it a Shoto. Here goes Shoto. Showtime! A Raising Cane's touchdown for Jaquavian Shoto.
Beautiful option for the second time tonight. The first time to Jamari Thompson. That time Shoto. Watch this block here by Cody Arms. Another one by number 25, Colby Henderson. And the guys down the field paving the way for Shoto from 15 yards out. It's 28-6 Pirates on the home opener at Ray Rogers.
So Arms will come out there for the extra point off the hold of Chisholm. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good. And with 1:10 to play before half, the Pirates now take the lead 29-6.
When Pirates need a feast, they sail to Mugshot's Grill and Bar. Voted best burger in Mississippi for 13 years in a row, Mugshot's proudly serves fresh, never frozen certified Angus beef. X marks the spot at 2 locations on the map, in Pearl and Riverwind Drive in the movie theater parking lot, and in Flowood on the corner of Airport Road and Lakeland Drive. You can dine in, take out, or order online and pick up curbside. Check out mugshotsgrillandbar.com.
And about to have the Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff. My apology, as Bryant likes to remind me and the professor that we already had a red zone earlier. That is our second John Deere Ag Up touchdown.
We have to keep you aware of your faults.
From the red zone.
They are few, but when they show themselves.
Oh, I tell you what, if it makes you feel good about yourself to point that out about others, I see where you're going. I understand.
You're doing a great job, Mr. Flynn, just like the Pirates tonight. How about that? 29-6. What a response after a difficult game last week on the road. They have punched Ridgeland in the mouth and just knocked them back down on the turf. 3 Ridgeland Titan turnovers in the first half.
There's the kickoff by Arms. It will be taken in at the 10. Crossing out the 25, and it'll be set up at the 28-yard line. It's just the versatility of the offense. It's so many different plays and so many different players. You know, Javion has done very well. You've had Turner coming out of the backfield. You've had Shoto. You've had Jamari. You have Jay-Bird. It's just a great spreading of the wealth as they're all getting better together, with Jay-Bird for the first time ever being a pocket passer.
Yeah, I think that's an excellent point. The defense has been the same from last week to this week. The defense played phenomenal last week on the road. They've done it again tonight. Last week it was just the offense not clicking, not being a well-oiled machine yet. And, man, whatever they did at practice this week has worked.
Well, they're getting there.
Now on the turf at Ray Rogers, the offense clicking in full steam, and we put up 29 points, more than doubling what we had the whole game last week.
There's a handoff to Payne. He's going to be stood up and thrown back. Hanor Singh with a solid tackle from the linebacker position.
First time we called Hanor's name tonight. 50 seconds remaining on the clock, and again, Ridgeland with no timeouts. You have to imagine that for head coach Dias, they're just going to kind of eat this one, run one more play, and take it to the locker room, lick their wounds, and try to figure out what's going on.
Aiden Williams back out there, though. And there's Payne. Oh, and he just got lit up. The ball came out. But I'm telling you, Shoto is one of the smallest people on the field, but he lays the lumber. Watch this hit from the secondary.
Yeah, and he was, wow, that's difficult. Right in the back, Kamari Payne, and Kamari Payne is down on the turf. Jaquavian Shoto gave him that good pop there. You saw on the Rogers Dabs replay, and he popped up pretty quick. That's good news for Ridgeland, but a good shot there.
I was glad to see that Aiden Williams was able to come back in the game, too, because he's such a talented young man. It's one of these non-region games. You have to wonder, what is Ridgeland thinking? Williams is arguably your best player on the field. I don't know that I'd have him playing both sides of the football.
He's not playing just both sides. He's the punter. He's the kick returner.
Well, I mean, where you can take contact. I don't know that I would be taking my most valuable player and taking the chance with him on defense, but we'll see. Here he is down here in the slot. 3rd down and 1. A Pearl Pool, 3rd and short. And they'll hand it off once again. And that one's not going to go anywhere. I mean, it will get a first down. But more importantly, there's only 8 seconds left.
Jaquan Bell, the guy who comes in and subs for the injured Payne.
That should take us to the halftime, and it will indeed. A great first half for the Pirates as they score 29 points. Ridgeland just 6.
A half dominated by Justin Hunter's Pearl Pirates here on the home opener for the 2021 season. 3 Ridgeland Titan turnovers, a whole lot of offense, and some really stout defense for the Pearl Pirates as they'll hold off, kind of making their way to the locker room as both teams exit out the same gate. But Greg Flynn, you got to feel really good if you're the Pirate faithful tonight, leading by 23 points, headed to the locker room.
Well, we'll step aside for a little bit here at halftime. When we come back, you'll hear from the Pearl Pirate Band as they do an awesome job every home game for us. It'll be the Gene Newman halftime show. You'll also hear from head coach Justin Hunter with the professor Roy Harper once we get back closer to the second half. Stay with us. Back in a moment here on PMB Sports.
Hello, I'm State Representative Gene Newman, here to share a message to our young people and parents. There are many pathways to success.
Yeah,
for some, it's 4-year college, which is great if you have a chosen profession.
We're looking all right, man.
But there are so many other opportunities to grow and succeed here in Mississippi. Our community colleges, VOTEC, trade schools, apprenticeship programs, and on-the-job training are all top-notch.
No, this is really good.
Believe it or not, there are more than 7 million good jobs available across the country, and most don't require a 4-year degree. I encourage parents to support their kids that have a love for skilled trades like construction, air conditioning repair, auto technicians, electricians, and so many others. We need a diverse workforce that can thrive even in tough times like pandemics. And remember, no matter what, every day is a great day to be a
we
pirate.
went to Ridgeland.
At Raising Cane's, we are committed to safely serving you and your family the best tasting and highest quality chicken finger meals. This is very personal to me. I know how important it is to have a trusted, safe, and clean place to feed you.
Last week our
loved
defense
ones.
looked awesome.
We will always go above and
offense
beyond
clicked.
all
Tonight,
CDC guidelines,
both of them
local
matched.
government requirements, and
No, it
industry
looks good.
standards. This is our promise to you. Cane's is open, and we're here to serve you our
and we only
hot,
put up
fresh
12.
chicken finger meals and drinks through drive-thru. Go to RaisingCanes.com for details or call your local Cane's. Thank you for your continued trust in us. One love.
His speed's good.
When pirates need a feast, they sail to Mugshot's Grill and Bar. Voted best burger in Mississippi for 13 years in a row, Mugshot's proudly serves fresh, never frozen certified Angus beef. X marks the spot at 2 locations on the map, in Pearl and Riverwind Drive in the movie theater parking lot, and in Flowood on the corner of Airport Road and Lakeland Drive.
When he broke out.
We understand an upside-down world. We understand a rogue virus, zero jobs, and stratospheric tuition.
Was that his guy?
But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast.
Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will.
Yeah, we missed you last night.
We will because our future is the future. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day.
I mean, he does have
We're going to
purple
save families from
jerseys, so he
disaster
could just transfer
and feed
right
those
up.
left in the cold.
Yeah.
We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny.
He
We
came
invite
in
you
and
to
threw
join
last
us.
inning. He threw.
The next greatest generation is now.
Yeah. He threw some gas. Yeah. What's up, man?
When something works this well,
Paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all
What's up,
my
dude?
banking online. More time for coffee?
you want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a difference.
It's so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
And
for
that a
so
great
long.
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no
Brought the
other bank
speech
you
and brought the
know.
house down, huh? I like it.
There's a line between drinking and riding, and the smart ones never cross it. It starts off simply enough. You hop on your bike and head off
We're not showing
confidently.
their band. We're just going to show our band.
But even
correct?
one drink can affect your ability to ride. Alcohol limits your reaction time. It may give you a false sense of confidence. Before you know it, you've been pulled over. There's a line between drinking and riding, and the smart ones never cross it.
We understand an upside-down world.
He is with
We
his
understand a rogue
grandparents tonight.
virus,
They're
zero jobs,
they are
and
camping.
stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the
Yeah, I
starting
think
line.
he will.
A stalled
Yeah,
generation.
he wants to,
Not so
but he had a
fast.
chance to. His aunt was in town from Alabama.
Who do you think is going to
So
fix all this?
They were hanging out camping tonight.
We will. We will because our future is
Yep,
the
I
future.
imagine that we will. It'll
Because
be a
the
late
life we
night
have
tonight.
chosen has prepared us for this
football
moment
game.
in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more.
I hope not.
Because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
I'm Officer Kyle Carmerdale.
And I'm Officer Alfred Jenkins, School Resource Officer with the Pearl Police Department. And our job is to protect students.
Here in Pearl, we have zero tolerance for drivers that break school bus laws. There are 4 things to know. Stop at least 10 feet from the bus when it is loading or unloading. Don't move until kids have crossed the street to or from the bus. The flashing red lights are no longer activated. The stop sign on the side of the bus is retracted.
When we catch you, you get a ticket up to $750, up to a year in jail, or both.
Please pay attention so every student can get to school and home safely.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. When you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
Thank you for shopping at Mystery Savings Supermarket. You never know what kind of deal you're going to get. Welcome to Mystery Savings Supermarket. That'll be $9. Welcome to Mystery Savings Supermarket. You never know what kind of deal you're going to get.
You wouldn't put up with this at a supermarket. Don't put up with it when you buy a car.
So come to Rogers Dab Chevrolet.
It's easier here.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
Shop, stay, dine, and play at The Connection, Mississippi's retail entertainment destination. Located at the intersection of I-20 and I-55 in Pearl.
At Bob Boyd Honda, we pride ourselves in getting our customers the best deals around.
Usually that means when we're selling cars, but right now,
Bob Boyd is in the market to buy.
We're offering top dollar for pre-owned autos, trucks, and SUVs.
Come by, talk to our dedicated team, and discover what a great time it is for Bob Boyd to buy back your used vehicle. Any make, any model.
Whether you're selling or buying, at Bob Boyd Honda, you get a deal. Dad, come back. Dad, sorry, Andrew. Dad, come back.
Man, this thing's so real.
Okay, all right, take a seat, Speed Racer.
But this thing drives so great.
But the real thing's even better at the Honda Summer Sales Event, like this 2021 Honda CR-V or this 2021 Honda Accord LX. So come to Bob Boyd Honda and let's get you a deal. Oh.
Think of the Pearl Pirates and one word comes to mind: pride. The pride they take in their efforts, the pride our community feels in their achievement. We're all Pirate boosters, and that's especially true at Bank of Yazoo. Proud not only to be a partner in education with Pearl High School, but also to serve the Pearl community with great financial options. So when you're ready to boost your spirits, come feel the pride with the Pirates. And when you're ready to boost your bottom line, come down to Bank of Yazoo. Bank of Yazoo, proud to be your booster for life. Member FDIC.
Nice. I'm for it.
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
You fired up the grill for one hot dog? Seriously?
Hot dogs, better with Pepsi.
He was supposed to be the 5th man to walk on the moon. But 200,000 miles from Earth, an oxygen tank explodes.
Power supply malfunction. Okay, now let's everybody keep cool.
Thanks to his survival skills and leadership instinct,
Hang in there, it won't be
he
long.
helped guide the crew back home.
Welcome home. This really looks great.
He was Jim Lovell, and long before he wore this uniform, he wore this one.
Jim Lovell, Mike Rowe, and Bill Gates. Just a few names known for success. All three also started their leadership path while serving in the Boy Scouts of America. Everything they learned while part of a troop can prepare you for a successful future as well, whether it's survival skills, self-discipline, or just how to have fun. If you'd like to be a part of the next generation of Scouts, Pearl has a local troop, 575, and for more information, you can call Cale Gamble at 601-594-7020 or email him at calegamble@yahoo.com. The Boy Scouts of America, be prepared.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the administration and the faculty of Pearl Public Schools, we proudly present the 2021-2022 Pearl Pirate Band. Tonight, the Pirate Band presents its 2021 production of A Space Oddity. Featured soloists are Katie Nolan on mellophone, and Courtney Pfister on flute. And now, under the field direction of drum majors P.J. Gregory, Carlos Sebastian, and Elizabeth Sutton, we proudly present the award-winning Pearl Pirate Band.
guest that we have grown to love.
When you go 4 or 5 times a week to the same place, you get to know people by name. After many years being a professor in Arkansas, I had a wonderful professional opportunity to move to Idaho.
We wanted to throw him a farewell that he would never forget.
I was so emotional seeing the signs and seeing the people.
We wanted Dr. Hunt to know that we cared.
After all the trips there to Chick-fil-A, it meant the world to me. I brought you a little gift here from Idaho for your fries. That should save you a few trips right there.
When something works this well,
paying bills? This site is so comprehensive. I do all my banking online. More time for coffee.
You want to get others excited about it too.
Yes, honey. They're very conscientious, and they're about helping us map out a plan for our future.
It's nice to know we make a difference.
It was so easy. They had lots of creative ways to help me afford the loan for the cutest car I've wanted
and
for
that a great
so
bank is a really important thing to have. Comprehensive, conscientious, creative, community bank like no other bank you know.
There's a line between drinking and riding, and the smart ones never cross it. It starts off simply enough. You hop on your bike and head off confidently. But even one drink can affect your ability to ride. Alcohol limits your reaction time. It may give you a false sense of confidence. Before you know it, you've been pulled over. There's a line between drinking and riding, and the smart ones never cross it.
Elite Physical Therapy wishes all the players a healthy and successful football championship season. Elite is proud to serve the local communities with multiple locations providing secure outpatient therapy and sports medicine services. Our centers specialize in post-op rehabilitation, manual therapy, concussion management, and orthopedics, providing patients convenient scheduling and access to care within 24 hours. If you suffer from an injury, visit myelitept.com to find a center near you. That's myelitept.com. Elite Physical Therapy, proud to serve the state of Mississippi.
Public service has always had a very special place in my heart, and to be able to do it and be a first responder as a reserve, when you're not getting paid, that's just one of the most selfless acts you can do. I think we all have a responsibility to our towns and our communities.
Well, for me, it's simple. I mean, when you say local, that's what's most important to me. Our citizens inside this county, we all care for each other, and we do everything we can to help everybody out. I am Shane Fletcher with Farm Bureau, and we are the home team.
Show. A couple of stats from the first half. Jerry Johnson passing 83 yards and 1 touchdown. That pass to Javion Alexander. He also had 68 yards rushing and 1 touchdown for rushing from 51 yards out. Jamari Thompson, 42 yards on the ground and a touchdown. And Javion Alexander, the leading receiver, 4 receptions for 48 yards and a touchdown.
All right, well, Cody Arms has the Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff teed up. And we'll see if it goes deep or if we decide to pooch it. He's in kind of like that pooch mode right there. No, but he's going to try and kick it deep. And this one will be taken in at the 7-yard line. Coming out across the 20. Hitting stacked up right there. As a good friend of ours, Mr. Ray Rogers, used to say, a whole host of Pirates taking him down.
That's right, led by number 29, Oakley Bounds. A few scores from around the state, some big games happening tonight. Northwest Rankin trails the Clinton Arrows 19-7 on the road at Clinton. Madison Central Jaguars lead Brandon in a big game tonight over at the Jungle, 21-13. Jaguars over the Bulldogs at halftime. Petal trails D'Iberville 21-10. Warren Central leads Vicksburg 7-6. And Starkville picked up a forfeit victory over West Point, along with Oxford, who picked up a forfeit victory over South Panola. You have to believe both of those were COVID-related.
That's a shame. Well, Ridgeland starts it off 1st and 10 now. Dias in at quarterback. He's going to hand it off to Payne. And Payne's going to fall over the 25, out to the 29-yard line. Decent pickup of 7 there on first down.
Again, the 2 superstars for the Ridgeland Titans. Number 1, Aiden Williams, and 6, Jabraxton Boone. Both of them went over 100 yards receiving and had touchdown receptions last week at Northwest Rankin. They, for the most part, have been kept in check other than 1 Aiden Williams receiving touchdown. Great job by the Pearl Pirate defense, forcing 3 Titan turnovers in the first half.
Both of those guys are at the very top of your screen. This one's going to go out to Williams and going to try and make some folks miss. Good collapse by the Pirate defense there, as they will hold him to a minimal gain out to the 31, and that'll bring up a Pearl Pool 3rd down and short.
You talked about it early in the game, Greg. Nothing really downfield vertically in the passing game tonight for Ridgeland, but a lot of things out in the flat to particularly Aiden Williams. He took one 51 yards earlier out in the flat, and we'll see what happens here on the 3rd down play.
Well, that's their M.O. They just get the ball into the hands of their playmakers and let them run. They don't necessarily throw it deep. There goes Payne. And Payne slipped but keeps his footing. He's going to wind up picking up a first down out over the 35, out to the 37. Good job of keeping his feet. Pirates had a chance to get him down prior to the first down, but he will move the sticks.
Payne, who went down late in the first half, right before halftime, was able to walk off under his own power and appears to be at least able enough to go. He was a little slow getting up from that first down run there.
Dias looking deep. He's going to throw it out there. And that intercepted on the far sideline by D.J. Hudson. But we do have a marker down.
Potentially going to be roughing the passer. I hope it's not.
Personal foul, roughing the passer against Pearl will negate the interception. And that looked like Jabron Moore. That was ticky-tack.
Yeah, Jabron Moore and Meatball Jimmy Jackson both in there in the face of Thomas Dias. And that one's going to be costly, as it could have been the 4th Titan turnover of the night.
Ticky-tack.
Instead, it'll be a penalty that results in a first down for Ridgeland.
You know what that was called? A football play. That's what that was. But they're going to call it. So take the interception off the board. Instead, it's a first down for the Titans. Yes, on the Penny Pitts Havard real estate penalty. We'll take it across midfield into Pirate territory at the 48. That one's a little painful right there. But you overcome. That's all. Dias will hand it off to Payne. Payne's going to get bounced into the back. Nope, that's going to be number 7 there. That's Bell. So Bell will get it inside the 45 to the 43. Bounced off his own man for Kai Jefferson, and Kavion Freeman were able to wrap him up. Pickup of 5, 2nd down and 5. There's Williams at the bottom of your screen. Dias looking, throwing deep down the right side. Marcus Mosley in the coverage. And there comes the flag. Very handsy over there. They were hand-checking each other.
Aiden Williams, who beat Marcus Mosley a little bit earlier on the jump ball, and I think Mosley knew that you got to pull him down or it could be 7.
Well, that's Tyler Harden that he was working on out there.
Yeah, you're right. That was actually not Aiden Williams.
Yeah, Aiden was down here on the bottom part.
They look a lot alike. They both got the
very tall,
kind of the turf strips on the back of their arms, and both tall and lanky.
So another Penny Pitts Havard Real Estate penalty will give, and thank you very much as Mr. Harden jumps off. So back-to-back Havard Realty penalties. So we'll trade 5 yards here.
Penalties now beginning to mount up on both sides as Pearl with 7 penalties and Ridgeland now with 6.
Move this one back to the 33. Williams down the bottom of your screen once again. Dias looking, throwing up top. It's to Harden again, and this time Harden beats Mosley again. 3 plays in a row to Harden, and this time he cashed it in. As that was a well-thrown ball by Dias.
34 yards out, Thomas Dias to Tyler Harden. And Greg Flynn, where in the world did Tyler Harden come from? Because he's a name we didn't call the whole first half, and I don't even remember seeing him on the field in the first half, but he makes his presence known here early in the second.
I noticed Jabraxton Boone has not been in the game, and they're trying to go away from, obviously we're focusing on Williams. So I'll try the other side. Dias stays in. He's the kicker. High snap. Kick is up, and it's going to go through. So with 9:48 to play here in the third quarter, the Titans get on the board and draw a little closer. It is 29-13.
You won't find many things more sacred than family recipes. It's part of our history. Described as a pinch of this or a dash of that. Well, I come from a long line of folks who fry chicken by feel and make biscuits from memory, showing how much they love you with grease and flour. Well, Alpha cares like that too, making sure your insurance recipe is just right.
Call Alpha agent John McHenry in Pearl for a quote today.
Great Pearl alums, one our alderman at large, now in the insurance business, retired from the Pearl Public School District. Johnny Mack, as he's known, great supporter of Pirate Athletics. Another great supporter is Shane Fletcher, Farm Bureau Insurance. Not to have competing insurance agencies, but we've got plenty of options for you to choose from in this town with Alpha Insurance with Johnny Mack or perhaps Farm Bureau with Shane Fletcher. As we're about to have a kickoff, and we'll hopefully see the Pirate offense get right back on track. And this ball's set up. Well, it's hard to tell now. He's going to take a lot of steps back. I think they may try and kick this one deep, as the pooch kicks they realize aren't working. Let's see where this one goes. Nope, he'll pooch it again. And that ball's going to be caught at the 41-yard line by Cody Arms. Actually, they'll give him the 40. So the Pirates will set up on their own 40.
Pirate offense that put up 29 points in the first half will touch it for the first time here in the second half. Jerry Johnson has done it through the air and with his feet tonight. And he's been complimented in the backfield by Jamari Thompson, also by Jamarian Turner and Jaquavian Shoto. We'll see who gets the nod to start the second half.
It'll be
It
Turner.
will be number 20, Jamarian Turner, the junior.
Mr. Turner, bootstrap. And Turner is going to go down. He will lose 2 yards back to the 38.
Contact first made there by number 20, Travis Posey, 180-pound junior linebacker for Ridgeland.
So second down and 12 now for the Pirates. Turner stays in at the running back. Wide receivers are Moore and Arms. Jaybird will keep it himself. He's looking for a spot. There's nothing really there, and we got a flag coming in.
Yeah, it's a holding call.
Javion Alexander's upset. Probably the guilty party.
Yeah, he was.
That play didn't have the Christmas. Roy, they're not starting out overly sharp right now.
No, they're not. I really expect them to be a little crisper. I mean, you got to give Ridgeland their due. They're going to score. It's going to happen eventually. But the offense is sputtering right now.
So hopefully we can get this thing on track. Let's see if they want to decline this penalty. I think they will, because make it 3rd and 12. They will. So let's make it 3rd and 12. A Pearl Pool from the deep end. Turner stays in. Still just 2 receivers. Jaybird drops back to pass, looking, pump fakes. Now he says go deep. Now he'll flick it downfield, and that ball's caught on the far side by Justice Moore.
And that was athlete to athlete. Jerry Johnson rolls out to his left, and he sees Justice. He just pumps him. Look at that. He's waving the ball, slings it up, and watch this catch. Right over the extended arms of the defensive back. Justice Moore yanks it down, and a huge first down. Pirates are knocking on the door of the red zone.
Quick throw out to the right side. That ball is caught by Colby Henderson inside the 20.
Beautiful slant route. Good catch by Henderson. Way to go up and get it. The Pirates now in the John Deere Ag Up red zone.
From the 17-yard line. Give it to Turner. Nope. Jaybird's going to keep it himself. Plows forward. Looks like he's going to reach the 15. Just outside the 15. So it will be 2nd down. 3rd down and 3. A chance to pick up a first down.
What if we go back to the option play?
No, hand it off to Turner. Up the middle. Mr. Turner, touchdown.
Jamarian Turner with his first touchdown of the 2021 season from 16 yards out. The offensive line opened the hole, and he walked through untouched. The Pirate offense continues to be unstoppable tonight. It's 35-13 Pirates with an even 8 minutes to go in the third quarter.
That Raising Cane's score by Mr. Turner. So now Cody Arms will line up for the extra point. Cade Chisholm on for the hold. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good. 35-13, and that drive was sparked and kept alive by Jaybird. That spark of him sending Moore deep with that ball, man, that's what I think did it.
Yeah, phenomenal third down play as Jerry Johnson showing his athleticism, and you have to believe that's why Justin Hunter, you see there on your screen, second-year head coach at Pearl, that's why you take somebody like Jerry Johnson who's done everything from kick return to wide receiver, and you put him at quarterback, and you say just make plays. And he did exactly that. Beautiful ball down the sidelines to Justice Moore, a guy who's played defense all of last season. Now he's doing a little bit of both throughout this season, and he makes a phenomenal catch on third down. You called it, Greg. And then Jamarian Turner, who's come in to spell for Jamari Thompson, takes it straight up the gut. And Pearl has now put it in the end zone via Jamarian Turner, via Jerry Jaybird Johnson, via Jamari Thompson, Javion Alexander. Everybody's getting in tonight. Also, Jaquavian Shoto has touched pay dirt.
So Cody Arms has the Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kick teed up. And this one will go deep. And it will be taken in at the 9. Fumbled, picked back up. Crossing the 20, 25. Out to the 31-yard line, and that is where the Titans will take over.
Great contact there by Micah Morris, 13, the senior defensive back playing special teams. Fights off a block and puts a good little helmet on the return man for Ridgeland. And if you're Coach Dias for Ridgeland, you had to feel really, really good coming out second half, finally putting some points on the board, but your defense cannot slow down the train of this Pirate offense. And now we'll see if we get ourselves back into a shootout again. This is a Titan team that put up 42 points last week on the road at Northwest Rankin.
1st and 10 for Ridgeland from their 31. Dias will hand that ball off to Payne. Payne looking to come to left side. Ooh, and he's knocked down by Shoto. Man, Showtime is putting on a show tonight.
Jaquavian Shoto has had Kamari Payne dialed up, and he's coming all the way from his safety spot. Watch this, coming in like a missile right at the feet. Boop, right there. A little slip and a little pop, and that will only net 1 yard on first down.
Late substitution coming in will be Bell in the backfield. Dice will roll out. Throws off balance, nearly intercepted. A terrific job by Austin Knight.
Yeah, Austin Knight backpedaling. As he had started close to the line of scrimmage, Dias was feeling some pressure in his face. And his face just kind of lobbed that one up in the air. And I thought Austin was going to be able to pick it off, but he knocks it to the turf, and that'll bring up a big Pearl Pool 3rd down.
3rd down and 9. Dias straight back to pass. He's pressured, flushed. He's going to have to throw that ball away. Should be grounding. There was nobody in the area, but bring up 4th down. So a great job.
There they come.
By the defense. I will say a great job by our production crew as we listen to the golden tones of Frank Hutton in our ear. But they are doing a wonderful job bringing you this broadcast. As we're
Jerry Johnson will be back to receive again. Last week we saw Jay Bird just run the quarterback position, do a little punting. Tonight, no punting from Jay Bird, but it looks like they're going to go for it, Greg, here on 4th and long. Pearl, all confused, going to burn a timeout just in case.
Well, we'll take one. I mean, it's 4th and 9. Why not? 36-13. Let's go side by side with them.
So you've injured your shoulder or your knee? And of course you want the best care and the best doctor available. The doctor on the left treats shoulders and knees and ankles and hands, while the Mississippi sports medicine doctor on the right specializes in one body area and one area only, treating thousands of patients a year. Trust your medical care to one of our true specialists. Mississippi Sports Medicine. We specialize for you.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Merit Health.
All right, 4th down and 9. Ridgeland will come back out following the Pearl timeout. Defense wanted to talk about it.
Thomas Dias, the quarterback, still on the field for 4th and 9. And
well, he can also kick, so you never know if it's a.
Yeah, he is the place kicker. He's not the punter. This is interesting, though. Going for it this early, 7 minutes still remaining in the 3rd quarter.
He's going to look to throw. He's going to throw it over the middle. He's got a man wide open, and that's going to be a big 1st down as he hits Ethan Young over midfield inside the 45 to the 43 of the Pirates.
Ethan Young lined up in the middle down here in the slot at the bottom of the screen, and he ran a slant route, and Pearl just got totally confused. What a conversion on 4th and 9.
Now Payne will get it. Hesitation in the backfield. There's the ball. It is out, and
we have it.
They say we do indeed have it. Coming off the bottom of the pile.
For the 4th time tonight, Titans put it on the turf, and that time DJ Hudson, the guy who's going to come up with it, and he just lost it. Just mid-run, the ball bounces out of Kamari Payne's hands, and Ridgeland has had the dropsies all night long. That's the 2nd Kamari Payne fumble, and the Pirates got it back in business.
So there's your sign. The sign mark, turnover, gives the Pirates the ball Looks like fresh on the 32-yard line. As the only thing that slows down the Pearl offense are the officials.
And if you are head coach Teddy Dias, you've got to feel like you're just shooting yourself in the foot as you convert a huge fourth down from on the other side of the field. And
hey, Roy, I noticed that Jamari does have his pads off. He's obviously done for the night.
Yeah, he just he got a little banged up, and so it's better to wait. Use him, make sure he's okay for district play, and not take the chance of banging him up anymore.
Well, certainly not at 36-13. It's a long season. There's Jamari right there in your screen. Looks like he's moving around A-OK, but no reason to get anybody hurt. Certainly not in a non-conference and not when you're dominating 36-13. So discretion, the better part of valor, I believe, here for Justin Hunter. Jaybird's going to hand the ball off. Here comes Mr. Turner. He'll make it out to the 39-yard line.
Jamari and Turner looking really, really good tonight.
Actually, give him the 40. They'll give him all the way to the hash.
Good blocks on the outside by Justice Moore and Cody Arms.
2nd down and 2. And that will slow things down just a bit. We like to go fast. Sideline warning to to Ridgeland. They're getting a little antsy over there in Titan country. I would be too at 36-13. And we got him to jump again, and that is the second time that Bell has not watched the ball and bought the play fake by Jaybird. Jaybird really developing a nice hard count. When you go so fast, that is a tool as good as a pass.
Ridgeland 7 penalties tonight, and 4 of those are offside calls. Bell's lined up again offsides right now. I'm looking at it.
Now we'll give it to Turner. Turner go in the middle. Nothing really there on the Renaissance Bank first down. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Now Turner will rotate out, and in the game, T.J. McKenzie. T.J., a sophomore running back. Trying to get lots of people experience tonight. Oh, and T.J. leaned forward, and they're all pointing at him. First play, I think you're going to get a false start. Yes, sir. Welcome to the game, TJ. Now he'll go right back out.
Yep, that'll get you pulled off immediately, as we saw that happening earlier tonight. Azir Chin had a false start call, and that's how the process works. Justin Hunter coaching him up on the sidelines.
So Jamarion Turner back in the game. Bootstrap, as I'm going to dub him. We're going to keep it by Jaybird. He's going to look for some room. Nothing really there as he dives forward. Remember old Will Turner's dad in Pirates of the Caribbean. He is Bootstrap Bill Turner. So, Mr. Turner.
Jaybird keeping it there.
Making it a 3rd down and 13 as he'll lose 3.
Another false start call against the Pirates.
So on the Penny Pitts Havard Real Estate, we're going in the wrong direction of the neighborhood.
Perhaps the only thing the Pirates haven't done well tonight. They now double digits in penalties. That's 10 against Pearl, and 3 of those have been false start calls.
4:52 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Jaybird looking for the option. He'll pitch it.
Showtime.
And when you get it to Showtime, he can do Showtime things. And he's going to get it inside the 45, down right at the 40-yard line to move the chains by Renaissance Bank.
3rd and 17, and why not run an option with your two of your best athletes and watch Shoto just turn on the wheels right here. Good job by Justice Moore, throwing a block and getting out of the way. Shoto makes men miss. 1st down in Titan territory.
Oh, he made Amari Holmes look really, really bad on that last play. That's going to go inside the 40, does Shoto. He'll get it to the 37. Sure can.
Good job.
Yes.
By the offensive line, open it up. Holes for this running game.
You are. Shoto bouncing it out to the left side. Got some room out there. Turns the corner inside the 30. And that'll be a Renaissance Bank first down.
Shoto just using speed to outrun the defense. That was 18 James Woody who thought he had him, and it doesn't take a big gap for Jaquavian to get to the outside. And great job again by this offensive line. Want to tip our caps to those guys who've done a fantastic job with a couple of guys out.
There goes Turner up the middle into the second level. Keeps his feet. Gets to the 15. Renaissance Bank will move the chains again.
As you see here on the Rogers Dabbs replay, Turner runs up the gut. Again, we're missing Hayden Jackson along with Reed Grantham, who were both, Jackson been out since the beginning of the season. Reed Grantham out last week. So you got a couple of sophomores on the line. We've also inserted Jalen Jackson in there. And they are opening up the game for the running game.
Bird keeps the ball. Man, everybody thought Turner had it. Bell certainly thought he had it. But Jay Bird kept it. Nice pickup as he's going to get inside the 10. Let's see, they're going to officially have that at the 8. Jay Bird says, nope, Turner, you stay on my right side. Now Jay Bird will keep it. Run all the way. Ball is out. He got carrying that thing like a loaf of bread, but we're going to keep it at the 1 yard line because it went out of bounds, and it will be our football. Fumbled forward.
Fortunate break there for Jay Bird Johnson and the Pirates. As watch this here. He just lost it. Bell came from behind, popped it, and ball bounces out of bounds before anybody can fall on top of it. So we'll take it at the 1 yard line.
First and goal from the half-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout. Ridgeland. So we'll take it with them. Pirates leading it 36-13.
The Exchange is a church that is for Pearl. The Exchange exists to make the love of God visible and tangible to our city. Whether it's gifts and prayers for our teachers and students, acts of service for those in need, family-friendly activities for our city, Thanksgiving meals for families, encouragement for the next generation, or hope when people need it most. The Exchange is for Pearl. And the Exchange is here for you. Find a place to belong, grow, and serve by visiting us online at theexchange.cc.
You've been putting back a few, and a few becomes a few too many. For a moment, you think about calling for a ride. Nah, you live nearby. What's the worst that can happen? You get pulled over, your insurance goes up.
First and goal for the Pirates in the John Deere Ag Up red zone. Turner in there with Jay Bird. There goes Bootstrap. He's going to spin, and he'll be held out. Probably losing the yardage back to the 1.
A pile of Titans there that Jamarian Turner ran right into.
Well, it was a great play there by number 20 there. Travis Posey just filled that hole. Pirates being a little more methodical now as they can afford to take some time. Second down. Letting the down marker know on the far side. There goes Jay Bird keeping it himself. Arr! Bird is the word. Raisin Cane's touchdown for Jay Bird.
Jerry Johnson with his second rushing touchdown of the night. This one from a little bit closer last time from midfield. This one 1 yard out to plunge it in, and the Pirates have now increased the lead to 42-13
and the clock is running.
Jerry Johnson runs behind his running back and his offensive line.
A moving clock now with the score at 42-13. Cody Arms on for the extra point. Cade Chisholm with the hold. Good hold. It is up, and it is good. So with 1:38 left to play here in the third quarter, Pirates in front by 30 now, 43-13.
You've been putting back a few, and a few becomes a few too many. For a moment, you think about calling for a ride. Nah, You live nearby. What's the worst that can happen? You get pulled over, your insurance goes up, you lose your license, you total your car, you kill someone.
All right, just a wonderful home opener for the Pirates here at Ray Rogers. Up by 30 now. As Cody Arms, he's getting some good kicking practice in tonight. As he's got another Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff set to fly. It is teed up, and away it goes. This one will be taken in right at the 10-yard line. Across the 20, far side. Good return out past the 40. They'll finally push him out of bounds right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Marcus Mosley finally able to make the tackle. That was Javaris Walden, I believe, on the return. Some 40 yards or so out to midfield. Little quick updates on some of the other scores happening around our area, also involving Region 3 6A teams. I believe we got a flag. Stop and see what that is.
Another Penny Pitts Havard Real Estate Group penalty. This is a holding call against Ridgeland, and back they will go.
So that'll negate the big Walden return. Score updates that I promised you. Clinton leads Northwest Rankin 26-7. Madison Central leads Brandon 28-19. And D'Iberville continues to lead Petal, headed to the fourth, 27-19.
There's a handoff. And that will be at the 24. I think at this point now, Coach Dias just wants to make sure there's no injuries. And I think they've kind of accepted the fact that they're going to lose this game. Bell is in the backfield now, replacing Payne. Now the goal is to get out of here with no injuries. Dias with the pump fake to not going to be completed. He was out there looking for Jabraxton Boone.
DJ Hudson in coverage, and he's coming off. Looks like that probably is a cramp. Azir Chin will be checking in, and DJ Hudson kind of pulled up as Boone ran into the back of him, and yeah, DJ Hudson
he's not going to
cramping at midfield. See if we can get some trainers out there. They're
stretch him out.
Not moving real fast to him.
Well, Chin's going to come over there and help him out.
Look like probably his right calf is locking up on him. Still enjoying this Mississippi heat and humidity.
This is great for Pearl tonight. We looked at those other scores. Again, these non-region games, don't put a whole lot of stock into them, although it does look awfully nice that Brandon's going to be 0-2. I'm not going to lie about that. And Northwest Rankin's going to be 0-2, which is great. But don't put a whole lot of stock in the scores you're seeing now, because that is not an indication of how region play is going to go. You know, everybody's going to get better as the days and the games go on. But this is really, really good to see from this Pearl team tonight.
Yeah, you look ahead at the other non-region games that Pearl will have. Next week we'll be on the road at Morton. And then on September 17th, we'll host Biloxi here at Ray Rogers Stadium. And then Pearl will open Region 3 6A play on the road at Petal on Friday, September the 24th.
A Pearl Pool 3rd down and 6. Dias looking. He's going to throw it to the right side. And, of course, there's Williams making a lot of people miss, doing what he does best, yards after the catch.
Greg, I don't have an official reception count on Aiden Williams, but I don't believe he has more than 4. And again, last week, Aiden Williams, along with Boone, both went over the century mark against Northwest Rankin.
And he's going to be dragged down in the backfield. That time goes Bell. And Jeremy Jackson back there. Jeremy is just so fast. I mean, just doesn't give him a chance. Moves so well for a big fella. So, 2nd down and 15. There's Boone. He's going to make the catch, and they're going to get him on the ground out at the 47-yard line. So we'll have a Pearl Pool 3rd down.
Austin Knight almost with the deflection, as you'll see it here at the bottom of your screen. Look at him. Austin Knight came sweeping across, unable to get his right hand on it, but that will bring the 3rd quarter to a conclusion.
Pirates in front, 43-13. Back with the final frame next.
The Pearl Pool is a proud sponsor of Pirate football. Located in the heart of the city, 3500 Dawn Drive, the Pearl Pool offers everyone a safe, convenient place to swim and host parties. Affordable memberships are available, and walk-ups are always welcome. It's also a great place for Pirates to take swimming lessons before they hit the high seas. And when the temperature heats up, make plans to cool off at the Pearl Pool.
From loans and mobile banking to CDs and checking accounts, River Trust Federal Credit Union has you covered. That's why you owe it to yourself to take advantage of the tremendous opportunity to open a savings and checking account at River Trust Federal Credit Union. River Trust offers lower interest rates on loans and higher interest rates on savings. We can get you started on the road to financial well-being. Let us help you take charge of your financial future today. Log on to our website at rivertrustfcu.com. River Trust Federal Credit Union, improving the financial success of our members.
It's a Pearl Pool 3rd down and 6. As we start the 4th quarter, Greg Flynn, Bryant May, and the Professor Roy Harper with you. Dias looking to throw, throws it deep down the left side. Mosley's over there, and that ball's going to be intercepted by Shoto. He's going to bring it back. Still on his feet, and he'll fall over the 45 to the 46. So there you go. They sign mark. Turnover by Showtime.
And we've had a handful of those sign mark turnovers tonight. Is that ball just underthrown by Tommy Dias there to the inside, trying to get to Aiden Williams to the outside. And Jaquavian Shoto says, thank you very much. The first interception of the 2021 season for the Pirates comes through the hands and then the legs of Jaquavian Shoto as he runs it all the way back to the Pirate 46-yard line.
So the Pirates will take over, leading it by 30 right now. We'll have to start talking our way through our players of the game that we'll be able to talk to after the game. There goes Jay Bird pulling it down, crossing midfield inside the 45. And they're going to mark him out at the 38-yard line. So Jay Bird continues to shine. I think that we got to talk to Jay Bird. Roy Harper, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely Jay Bird. And on the defensive side, you had the first half, just lost power. I don't know what happened.
And that play will be whistled dead.
Guys?
You're still there, Roy. We got you.
We have Roy Harper. Brian, I'm thinking on defense, Nickelberry's had a great night. But, somebody who really needed redemption from last week because they felt so awful about things was Tristan Carpenter and how he's led this defense in the linebacking core tonight. I'm thinking maybe Tristan Carpenter.
I could agree with multiple names on defense. I think Tristan would be definitely near the top of that list.
And Jay Bird's going to hand that ball off to Mr. Turner, and Turner will fall forward inside the 30 to the 29. So, I'm thinking Jay Bird and Tristan Carpenter would be two good choices.
There was my question about to be, how long do you leave Jay Bird in? And that answers the question right there. For the first time this season, we see number 17, Jacob LaFontaine, checking in at quarterback, the sophomore.
Fontaine throws it out to Arms. Arms will stay up, and he will be pushed out of bounds at the 21. So Jacob 1 for 1. A perfect quarterback rating for him so far.
Yeah, good looking ball from Jacob over to Cody. Good block on the outside there by Colby Henderson.
So a Renaissance Bank first down. They'll hand it off to Turner. Turner up the middle. He's going to reach the linebacker level. Ridgeland just not playing very inspired on defense right now. As we click under 11 minutes left to play.
All right, can y'all hear me now?
Yes, sir, Roy.
I don't know if y'all ever lost me, but I lost me.
Well, we had you, and we kind of went with Jay Bird on offense, and then on defense, a guy that needed redemption from last week was Tristan Carpenter, as he took that loss last week hard.
That was going to be my choice.
Excellent. You know, Tristan got called for the unsportsmanlike last week, which extended a drive for Gulfport, and, man, he's just the leader on this defense at linebacker and really did a nice job of helping to contain these big receivers. So, yeah, I think Tristan Carpenter and Mr. Jay Bird.
I agree 100%.
Jay Bird, Lamar Jackson.
Picking up the first down reception there, try to get as many names in as possible, was number 14, Noah Sims, who made the catch on the outside. Going to be a penalty flag there on first down. Justin Hunter not really liking the way that the hit was put on his quarterback after the whistle was blown on the penalty. He's talking about it. Watch this. Boom. Yep. Huge hit there after the whistle was blown from Bell on LaFontaine.
Well, and Justin doing exactly what good coaches do. He's out there standing up for his players. And more whistles. And I think we're going to get
another penalty against the Pirates to back it up yet again, I believe, Greg.
That penalty is going to be on Sims.
Yep, and now we're just rotating guys in. If you committed a penalty, you're coming off, and Justin Hunter still up by 30, not real happy with the false start calls.
Shaden McCollum in at receiver. And that ball off. That's going to go to TJ McKenzie. TJ glad to get back in the game. He got in and out on the same play when he went false start earlier.
Yep. Whole group of guys that we could interview at the end of this game. Offensively is the offensive line. I'll read those names here in just a second.
That's a big lick right there.
McKenzie gets another tote. Again, Takofa Lewis, sophomore, along with Talon Jackson. Both those guys getting the start tonight. Jackson in for an injured Reed Grantham. Connor Foy, Kendall Burks, Tommy Johnson. And then, Greg, tonight, about halfway through the second quarter, I believe, we inserted 77 Jalen Jackson, who has played nonstop since then. And you've also had Javion Alexander. So we've almost been running a 7 offensive lineman front because Javion's just that good of a blocker.
There's McKenzie again. This time it's short. So that'll bring up a fourth down. Let's see what Coach Hunter decides to do here. Certainly don't need the points as we kick under 9:15. He's going to leave that offense out there. I mean, it's great just because you get these skill position players some live fire action, you know, LaFontaine and McKenzie to play in there with the starters. McCollum at wideout, and we're going to get
another
penalty, and it's going to be offsides on Ridgeland, lined up in the neutral zone, so we'll get fourth down, but just a little bit closer. So the starting offensive line has remained in there, but your receivers, Chisholm and McCollum. McCollum down here on the near side. Very tall receiver. Good-looking receiver for a sophomore. Good build. There's a handoff to McKenzie, and McKenzie to the 5. Get in there. Squirts. T.J. McKenzie with a Raising Cane's touchdown.
This Pearl Pirate offense cannot be stopped, whether it's the starters, the second team, or the third team. How about T.J. McKenzie breaking one off from 6 yards out?
He just
about a 6th or 7th Pirate to put a touchdown on tonight.
And the first two guys down here to meet him coming off the field was Jamari and Jay Bird.
Man, that is great to see for these youngsters. Just such confidence that you'll build, you know, going forward. As they're going to take Cody Arms out, and they're now going to put the right-footed kicker in Oakley Bounds in. give him some experience. And we're going to get a penalty flag on the extra point as a delay of game will be called. So now it becomes an actual field goal instead of an extra point, as they'll back it up 5 yards. So Oakley Downs. Good soccer player that's joined the Pirate football team. Again, just a sophomore. A lot of good young players on this team. Good snap, good hold, good kick, and it is good. And with that, the Pirates now lead 50-13.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
The Exchange is a church that is for Pearl. The Exchange exists to make the love of God visible and tangible to our city, whether it's gifts and prayers for our teachers and students, acts of service, Thanksgiving meals for families, encouragement for the next generation, or hope when people need it most. The Exchange is for Pearl, and the Exchange is here for you. Find a place to belong, grow, and serve by visiting us online at theexchange.cc.
So the Pirates are out there ready for the Shane Fletcher Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff. Out there now, Mr. Keller Reed will put his right foot into it. So many good players getting an opportunity to get some experience tonight. And I don't think Justin Hunter thought this game was going to go the way that it has gone. Easy, don't find out. Oh, you're going to get a penalty on the far side as Oakley gets in there and is going to get a late hit.
The kicker down there making a play, and it looked like Oakley tried to pull off, but unfortunately going to get a 15-yard penalty, as you see here on the Roger Stabbs replay. Oakley said, give me some, and I guess they're saying there was a little extra shove there.
Well, Oakley's also listed as a linebacker, so, he's getting in his licks when he can.
Not afraid to hit. We've got a Pirate down on the turf. See if we can get a number. Not sure.
34, I believe.
Yep, 34. Okay, that's T.J. McKenzie, who just scored that last touchdown, who was there on special teams.
But honestly, hey, Roy, with Ridgeland coming in, we thought this was going to be a hard-fought game, especially the way the Titans played Northwest last week and beat them. I don't think, Coach Hunter would never have said he saw this thing coming.
Oh, I don't think anybody would have. That's what I've been talking to everybody down here on the sidelines, and none of us expected this. We expected to play well and it'd be a competitive game, but not a blowout like this.
Just dominating on both sides of the football. And
I think that's the real surprising thing. We expected the defense after last week, how well they played. So we expected the defense to play well, but the way the offense have played, Jay Bird at quarterback, Justice, the outstanding catches he's made, even Cade Chisholm has made a couple of acrobatic catches. Just all-around dominance on offense and defense.
But the way that they've controlled these receivers is what I was so impressed with. I thought, for sure we were going to see Boone and Williams get theirs and have some big numbers, but they have not.
The defense has shut them down.
Yeah, big Zaquan Coleman in the game now at nose guard. See if we can get some of these other fellas in there. Braxton Kemp's in the game now, playing on the defensive line.
Micah Morris, Z.J. Warner in the game for the Pirates, along with
Ken Mangum.
Austin Knight still in. Azir Chin in. Keller Reed in at safety.
Kavion Freeman in there on that tackle. And there's Kai Jefferson. The nice tackle for loss back at the 41. And this is a Ridgeland team. I want to remind you folks, you're going to hear a lot about them in 5A. There's a very good chance that this team could make a deep run into the 5A playoffs. So this was no easy task. The Pirates sure made it look easy tonight, but this is a very talented Ridgeland team. Dye is still in the game. He's scrambling. He'll throw it in and out of the hands of his intended receiver.
Good coverage and hit there by Azir Chin, who comes over and puts a lick on number 10, Ethan Young, who was unable to hold on to that one. 6 different Pirates, Greg, have put the ball in the end zone tonight. 6. Jamari Thompson, Jerry J. Bird Johnson, Javion Alexander, Jaquavian Shoto, Jamarian Turner, and TJ McKenzie. 6 Pirates. I don't remember a game for quite some time where we've seen 6 different Pirates score touchdowns.
4th down and 9. See if this mostly second-team defense can get an interception, and they do. On the far side, that's going to be our linebacker, Kavion Freeman, with a sign mark turnover.
And you can't say enough about how that's gone tonight. 6 Ridgeland Titan turnovers tonight. The Pirates have 0. The second interception here in the fourth quarter. Jaquavian Shoto has 1, and now Kai Freeman has 1 as well.
You know, that ball was intended for Aiden Williams, and
what a fitting end.
Kavion just did a great job of out-jumping him for that ball that was underthrown.
Try to get some names out here as we're seeing some second and third string guys get in on the offensive line.
Oh, Jacob forgot the ball. Somebody grabbed the face mask there.
Hayden Townsend in on the offensive line. Clayton Bruce. Gavin Pennypacker. Caston Chanel.
Caston Channel. Caston
Channel, okay. Sorry, I was watching the referee there on the call.
Oh, and Turner got his face mask grabbed. And no call there.
So actually pick up 2 yards off of that play, 28.
I put Jalen Johnson in there as the halfback. There's a handoff to Turner.
Also 71, Jacob Simpson, sophomore offensive lineman in there. Trying to open the way for Turner, and now it will be TJ McKenzie checking back in.
There is no way you'd have told me before the game that Jacob LaFontaine would be playing the entire fourth quarter at quarterback without an injury to Jay Bird. How's that? This has just been a really, really fun night. Oh! And just as I say that, thank goodness that was incomplete as McCollum made the catch. Well, thought he made the catch, but that ball just zoop.
Looked like defender got there the same time that the ball did, or maybe tried to run without it.
Yeah,
nope, never able to get both hands securely on the ball, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
All right, a Pearl Pool, 3rd down and 6. LaFontaine dropped the snap. But McKenzie's able to fall on it, and it will be 4th down. And I would assume we will punt it away with 6.5 minutes and counting to play.
You would think so. It's a final in the jungle. The Jaguars put a hurting on the Bulldogs of Brandon. Madison Central 42, Brandon 19. So Brandon falls to 0-2 after the loss to Oxford last week and the loss to Madison Central this week.
Again, it doesn't, 0-2 in non-conference play doesn't mean much, but couldn't happen to a nicer team.
Going to get a timeout for Pearl as Oakley Bounds was a little late getting onto the field to punt. And
we can go side by side with them. We got some more commercials to get in. It's 50-13, Pirates in front.
You've been putting back a few, and a few becomes a few too many. For a moment, you think about calling for a ride. Nah, you live nearby. What's the worst that can happen? You get pulled over, your insurance goes up, you lose your license, you total your car, you kill someone.
Oakley standing back there inside his 40. Good snap. Oakley will get the kick away. Good kick. The ball we fell on by Javaris Walden at the 20-yard line. So that's where Ridgeland's got it. You know, they ran the clock at the end of the third quarter. I don't know if they meant to, but it is dead stopped. It has been stopped here in the fourth quarter, even with a 37-point lead.
Yeah, typically that's a agreed upon
maybe if Ridgeland,
process, if I remember right, and I'm not
Ridgeland
sure.
didn't want it. Maybe Coach Dias wanted them, wanted to get more plays in. I don't know.
Looks like they still have their starting offense in for the most part.
And that may be exactly why. That they've played so poorly that he said, I want to get as many snaps in as I can. Although I do notice that Williams and Boone are not in the game, which I was shocked to see he was even in on that last series was Williams.
Another penalty, and that one an offsides penalty against the Pirates. That'll move the Pearl total to 14 penalties. So, Greg, that'll at least give Justin Hunter something to be upset about.
Some of those other players that are in there right now, DeMario Ragsdale, DeMarcus Page. Those were both sophomores. Big Justin Knight's in there, and that tackle made in the backfield by Ken Mangum. Loses his helmet. He'll have to trot off for a moment.
Here comes 75, Jacorius Childs, senior defensive lineman. Got to get a chance to come in and clog up the middle on that defensive line.
Preston Hall is in there, a sophomore, number 32. Trey Chafier is in there. Another sophomore. A lot of sophomores getting an opportunity to play some varsity ball tonight. Oh, bobbled handoff, but into the second level. And going along the far side. As we lose focus, something the Pirates have not done very often tonight. They've kept this game in focus.
Andrew Bennett, number 27, taking that handoff and use a definition of a bowling ball. Actually, that may not, I may have read that number wrong. Maybe that's 49 rather than 27. Running back fell down that time.
And Dias will fall down at the 40. As credited for the tackle for loss will be Mangum. So just waiting on the clock to tick down now, under 4.5 minutes. Pirates going to improve their record to 1-1. But more importantly, it is simply a confidence builder. Again, records don't mean much in non-conference play. You want to win them all.
But like you said, the confidence that these guys are getting, they're coming down here talking to me, and you just see the exuberance and confidence building in them.
And that's exactly what they're going to need. They're going to go to Morton next week, where they should be a heavy favorite. Morton's got a good team, but as a Class 2A team, that's a little bobbled handoff, but it's held on to. They'll get it back to almost to the 40-yard line, but that's what you want to do, is build that confidence. And then we'll have a Biloxi team come in here, another decent opponent. Biloxi not known for its football swagger, but serviceable enough as we get the tune-ups out of the way for that trip to Petal to open up region play when it really, really counts. Clock moving now, under 3:15. Again, coming up on the Mississippi Army National Guard post-game show, you'll hear from head coach Justin Hunter. Jerry J. Bird Johnson, the winning quarterback tonight. And one of our many stars on defense, Tristan Carpenter. That young man's been through an awful lot with family things going on, and, very public that his mom has been battling COVID in the hospital for quite some time. So showing signs of improvement, thank goodness. He's been playing with a lot on his mind, and it was just great for him to not only come out and play well tonight, but to experience a win to bring some joy into his family. So just a testament to what not only Pearl football is all about, but what Pearl family is all about. And Tristan certainly exemplifies every bit of that.
Yeah, coaches tonight wearing some brand new gear for 2021, and on the back of their shirts it says, "We is greater than me," one of the big slogans for the team this year, and they have demonstrated that tonight on the field as it's been a full team effort in this 50-13 thumping of the Ridgeland Titans.
Now under 2:45 to play. Yeah, I think everybody that's on the JV roster has gotten in.
They paged up and asked if you had any eligibility left.
No, I ain't available. Oh, no. No, no. No, no. I don't need to have a free ride in a Pafford tonight. Because I guarantee you I'd be riding in the back of that thing. I'd ask him to run the siren, though. That's the one good part. Will you turn the siren on for me? Now at 2 minutes. 2 minutes and counting. 3rd down and 3 for this young group of Pirates on the field. Jacob LaFontaine, the signal caller. He'll hand that ball off to McKenzie. McKenzie's going to be short of the first down, so that'll bring up 4th down. But a chance to run another 30-something seconds off the clock.
Looks like we'll keep the offense on the field and try to run one more.
Or just trying to burn as much time as we possibly can. 18 on the play clock. Game clock's at 1:20. Just a good night for Pearl. Just had a good feel about it all day today. Certainly didn't think they were going to play this well, but... And Ridgeland will get better. This is not what Ridgeland is all about. I'll tell you that. They,
what's up, Alex?
Again, scored 42 points last week against a Northwest Rankin team. Beat them 42-26. They just absolutely ran into a buzzsaw tonight in Pearl, which, Brian, they were chomping at the bit. You know, that horrible, sour taste that we had coming back from the coast last week.
Hey,
offensively, we knew we could play better.
I think the players are getting a little surprised for Coach Hunter here at the end of the clock.
Uh-oh.
He going to get a little shower?
That's what I'm hearing.
All right. Well, you know, Justin deserves a bath. He's been working hard all week. I don't know that he's bathed all week because I think he's been in the office. There's a handoff, and that's going to be a decent gainer out to the left side. They'll go out of bounds.
Good tackle over there on the far side by number 15, Marcus Thompson.
But the clock will not stop now.
Yeah, you talked about it, Greg. Last week on the road, I mean, that was a tough one at Gulfport, but at the same time, we saw some glimmers of a really, really good football team last week, especially defensively. Offense just trying to get it going, and tonight they have done exactly that. Both phases of the game have looked really, really strong.
Another run to the outside. Be close to the first down. Don't have to run another play, but we'll see what Ridgeland wants to do.
He's here on the sideline at 45.
17 seconds left. And that will be the last play of the game. As we count it down, the Pirate flag
Coach
is
Hunter's at the 40 walking out.
Flying on the video board. And we can now officially say Ridgeland Titans walk the plank. The Pearl Pirates victorious 50-13.
Just a great night of football all the way around, to the environment here at Ray Rogers Stadium, seeing a packed house again. And the Pirates responded really, really well with a 50-13 win over a really good Ridgeland Titan football team. As you said, you'll hear a lot from them as this 2021 season continues, as they are only a 5A team. The Pirates move to 500, 1-1, before going on the road next week to Morton.
Quick break, and we will jump into the Mississippi Army National Guard post-game show. Pirates again victorious 50-13.
Shop, stay, dine, and play at The Connection, Mississippi's retail entertainment destination, located at the intersection of I-20 and I-55 in Pearl.
When pirates need a feast, they sail to Mugshots Grill and Bar. Voted best burger in Mississippi for 13 years in a row, Mugshots proudly serves fresh, never frozen certified Angus beef. X marks the spot at 2 locations on the map, in Pearl and Riverwind Drive in the movie theater parking lot, and in Flowood on the corner of Airport Road and Lakeland Drive. You can dine in, take out, or order online and pick up curbside. Check out mugshotsgrillandbar.com.
Hey, it's a beautiful day in Georgia blue. It's like a home-cooked meal. How mama makes you feel, that's what we do. Oh yeah. The time is now to make memories with all your friends. We'll be looking for you, so y'all come on in. This family around here, it's Georgia blue.
Come smile with Sky. Sky Family Dental of Pearl provides complete dental care for the entire family. Oral exams, cleanings, dentures, implants. Most insurance is accepted and financing is available. Call now to schedule your appointment. Come smile with Sky.
The Pearl Pool is a proud sponsor of Pirate football. Located in the heart of the city, 3500 Dawn Drive, the Pearl Pool offers everyone a safe, convenient place to swim and host parties. Affordable memberships are available, and walk-ups are always welcome. It's also a great place for pirates to take swimming lessons before they hit the high seas. And when the temperature heats up, make plans to cool off at the Pearl Pool.
We understand an upside-down world. We understand a rogue virus, 0 jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast. Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will. We will because our future is the future. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
All right, welcome into the Mississippi Army National Guard post-game show where your Pirates were victorious tonight, 50-13. Roy Harper, the professor, has got some of his students down on the field. Let's join him now.
Man, first of all, we got here Tristan Carpenter, the leader of this defense, and Jay Bird, leader of the offense. Tristan, we're going to start with you. Y'all followed up an outstanding defensive effort last week, or had one last week and followed it up tonight. 6 turnovers. You were just giving them hell all night long. So how does it feel to make that turn and show everybody how awesome this defense is?
Man, I knew from day one, from the first practice, how special this group could be. We got so much talent, man. And, man, we're really a family, man. We got last game, offense didn't do too good, man. We shut them out still. We shut them out again. We're going to keep shutting them out all year.
Well, I know you took last week's loss on yourself.
Yeah.
All right. Do you feel redemption tonight?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's good. Man, I tell you, I can't be more proud of you. I know the struggles you've been through. Glad to hear your mom's doing better, at least on the upside, starting to come around.
Yes,
anything you want to say to your family right now?
Man, I love y'all, man. It's been a long road, but I really appreciate all the support from y'all, man. God's got my mom, man, no matter what. God's got her.
We here for you too, baby. All right? I love you, man. All right, guys, I'm here with Jay Bird. Jay Bird, I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. I think you have made the transition to a quarterback. So how does it feel to the team not to have to rely just on you, that y'all have other weapons and you can trust on them to make the plays when they're needed?
Well, in practice, we just work on building our connection, building our relationship on and off the field. So whenever I get ready to, look out, get ready to pass or hand the ball off, I know I can trust them guys to get us positive yards and not go behind the sticks. and just trust them guys. Let them do what they do. Let them be dudes. We all dudes. So, I just put all my trust in them and let the coaches put their trust in me, and I trust them.
Well, struggled a little bit last week. The offense sputtered some. What kind of motivational speech did Coach Hunter give y'all to get ready for this week?
Well, motivational speech. It really wasn't nothing to be said because, like I said, like Trisha said, they had a good defensive standing game. Defense was there all night. Offense could not buy nothing last week. So, really, this is just like a motivational boost, an energy boost. So, really, we really feel like we got ready, worked in practice good. Practice been good. Coach has been good. It really wasn't nothing he said. It was just all on us to put it together because they trust us. So, when we out here on the field, they can't play a snap for us. It's all on us. So,
hey, Roy.
Yeah, guys.
Roy. Hey, I think the turning point in the game for Jay Bird was when he sent Justice Moore deep. Ask him about that play when he pointed him deep.
All right, so earlier, or I guess late in the game, second half, I believe.
Yep.
You were rolling out to the left, and you started motioning to Justice, go deep.
Yeah.
Did a couple of pump fakes and then laid it up, and he made that outstanding catch. That, to us, is the turning point of the game, and to me, the turning point of you as a quarterback. So can you tell us about that play?
Just really, that was just a connection between us two. We work on that scrambling drill a lot in practice, so whatever we work on in practice, we looking forward to working on in the game. So that was just like a practice all over again on Friday night.
Well, Jay Bird, you played an awesome game. Real proud of you. And I look forward to a great season from you, baby.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Appreciate
Go enjoy this win.
I will.
All right, we'll give the professor a moment. He's going to go find Justin Hunter.
He's right here.
Oh, okay, good. Here comes. All right, Justin Hunter on the Mississippi Army National Guard postgame show.
Coach.
What's up?
So, got a little shower tonight, I see.
Oh, man, yeah. I was kind of hot. I'm not hot no more, though. I'm soaking wet. Good Lord.
Well, 6
It's all worth
turnovers.
it, though. Yep.
Outstanding dominance by your offense. The team responded. What's your message to them here at the end of this game?
Yeah, I mean, we did what we told them we was going to do. Like we told them, you got to believe. Like last week at halftime, we were down, hadn't played well. We went in there and said, guys, we're going to come back and win this game. We had some looks like, I don't think they believed. So our message is, we met as a coaching staff, like, what's our message need to be? They got to believe they're going to win, no matter if we're winning or losing. They believe tonight. From the opening kickoff to the last, they believe and knew we were going to win the ball game. And when you get 16, 17, 18-year-old kids that's passionate about something that they believe, pretty cool stuff happens, Oh,
I agree. And what you said coming out of halftime about the maturity of a team, to see how mature a team is how they're going to respond with how they played in the first half.
Right.
I believe that they show their maturity.
Oh, ain't no doubt. That's why I told them right then. I said, guys, we matured a lot tonight, and we just got to keep doing that, just week to week. We had a great week of practice though, and a lot of times people don't understand. Like when you practice well, you're probably going to play well. If you drag in practice, the games are going to be tough, and we took a huge step as far as practice this week. I thought we had our best week of practice maybe in the 2 years we've been doing this. That's a big deal to me, but can't say how proud I am for them, man. They worked hard, they believed, and they showed out tonight. It was fun.
I agree. I'm so proud of your team. I'm proud of you. Proud for you.
I appreciate it.
And I just can't express enough how sitting on that sideline watching how fast that offense plays. Yeah. They are lined up, ready to go.
And I hollered at them. I thought they should be faster. So I was hollering at, but that's, and that's what I told when we were trying to go slow at the end. I said, man, we got to practice going slow because we're constantly on them. Go, 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 go. And people don't realize that they don't know a lot of football, but we got them out of position a lot. We got them with too many men. They had to call timeouts. And we just got to keep our foot on the pedal. We just got to go, 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 go. And good things will happen like it did tonight, So, again, man, I love these guys, and I think they love each other. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that tonight.
And that's, that's something, we've talked about. We made that one of our core values is love, and just tell them, hey, that's we greater than me, like the shirt, man. Tell them it takes all 82 of those guys, man. We told the guys, some of you guys know you're not going to get to play tonight, which most of them did, which is good. But, they have a role. Their role is to support their team, be really good in practice, give us a look on during the week, but that's their role. And then one day their role is going to be different, but everybody's just got to take their role for what it is right now and help us get better. And like I said, we did that this week.
Well, I believe it. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Look forward to a great season, Coach.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all.
All right, guys.
Well, Roy, that was a lot of fun. Hopefully they can all be that fun. They all won't be that kind of score, I don't believe, but they can all be that fun.
I agree, and on the sideline, you could feel the transition. You know, the struggles from last year wiped away. I was really worried after that loss last week of how they would respond, how they would react to each other. It was really exciting on this sideline. It's hard for me to put it into words on how you could feel the energy on this sideline.
Well, Roy, we will see you next week at Morton.
All right, guys. Enjoyed it.
Man, that was a lot of fun. I know that. Did we ever get to any numbers?
Got a few for Jay Bird. He finishes the night 129 yards through the air and a touchdown, and 104 yards on the ground. Couple
Alderman Thompson, Alderman Gill.
Brendan, will you pray for us tonight, please?
Let us pray. Father, I thank you for this day, Lord. Thank you, God, for being a sovereign God. Thank you, God, for the blessings that you give us. Lord, we